Thank you, Justice. Justice for
Just
a
do it
mole.
again.
Amen. No. Everywhere don dey hot, like say tomorrow not the Ogini makeup. Ogini na fio. What did they
Again, I
happen?
feel you may just like that word.
You can use am well. Ogini na fio.
Yeah, use that well.
Ogini na fio. Una good morning,
Now,
oh.
good evening, everybody.
Everybody, oh.
Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone.
afternoon, oh. Justice for Imole, oh. Justice for Mohbad,
Just
oh.
say it again.
Justice for one is justice for all. Justice for everybody that we are seeking justice for. It's not easy. Everywhere they shake. What did they happen? What did they sup?
What did they happen for the justice of Mohbad now?
Justice
Today
of
I
Mohbad. I saw. Maybe they do. Okay, go ahead. You mean they do protest? No, I said you mean they do protest now.
Yes.
We must get the justice now. You know go go.
No, when they talk about voice note, they play book just too. I just breathing. I can't see where a little bit they clear. They can't do the analysis. Then that's it. Baba go beggar. They say now they play.
No, go ahead.
Okay, they say Sherry Coco no believe. If you say that lady no record that come here, they no go no say he go for back, go they establish, they go the beggar. So she can't play the something. Now just I think I was there for like 4 or 5 minutes. Now I say this wahala can't get that CB. The people where they give her money before. So they can't see what thing they do. All of them come back out. Because they know that you can't be doing this, you can't be like this, and we'll continue blessing. So they all left and they were like, no. So the thing is, people are saying, oh, it's the police. People are saying, oh, it's the government, I don't want to give them justice. So people are saying, oh, even the family, that they are using the family to obstruct justice. That those people now, the authorities in Nigeria, the people that are supposed to give them justice, are using this family to obstruct justice, to keep us busy, to distract everything, while they too, they are playing their own parts. So that's people's opinion. So people say no, they are not using they are not using the family to obstruct justice. That they are the one that don't want to give us justice. Another person come outside and say, no. They are using them against justice. They don't want to do it. Another person will say, no, not them. No, they block the justice where the government was supposed to use. Take everybody with their own narrative today. That's it.
So what do you think on your own?
My own, all of them are together. No be government, no be the family alone. We are working together to make sure that we don't have justice. The only common thing between Baba and Wumi is what they are fighting for, which we just they put our mouth to look where we go to see the DNA. We our own intention is good to get waiting they happen for Mohbad life. But then their own motive is far different from the public. They are not with the public. That is my own opinion. They are not with the public. They are not fighting for justice. They've already accepted their fate, saying this one no justice. So before it came to the public, that's when People now started saying blah blah. Before it became to the public, they've already concluded Mohbad matter. Both families. That's my own opinion.
So who is not giving us justice?
Who is not giving us justice? The person that holds power. The power is with the authority, and they don't want to give us justice. They have tools that they will use to obstruct justice. They have their tools. They have their ways. They are playing the game. That's why we are still here for going to 3 years. No justice. When we want to get justice, when they carry matter, police supposed to do investigation, carry out a thorough investigation, and the court supposed to do their own. But when the court comes out, they are behaving like someone that is not professional in their own field. They know say Nigerian and lawless country. I'm not sorry to say. They know that they are the one that is in control. Because if it's fair for every citizen of Nigeria, they will do according to the law, not imposing something on the public and to the family. That this is how they want you guys to do it. When by law, it's not even supposed to be like that. If Papa Mohbad wants to do DNA, he can as well say, okay, the law can say, okay, you guys should go and get DNA done. Whichever way you guys want to do it, you want to do it here, the law can do their own. Why the family do their own too, and all of them bring the results. Let us see. Not them telling the family what to do in a way of trying to cover something. And that is what the public does not want. We don't want to hear that. You don't tell them what to do when it's against the law. Everybody is supposed to get free will to do something. This is how they've been doing it in Nigeria. This is how people have been doing it. But when it comes to justice for Mohbad, they want it their own way. Let the law do their own, in their own way. But because there is no trust, and the reason why the public are not trusting the law enforcement is because of the way they handle justice of Mohbad from the beginning, which even blind person go see say is coming from them. How can the father come out and say now he knows that the boy died on September 11 and you people still carry on on September 12, and the lawyer in charge of Papa Mohbad cannot go against it? Objection, my lord. We have new reports, evidence. Why this court cannot end today? Then we have to adjourn it. No, they end it. Oh. No adjournment. They are the one that is ruling. They are the one that is doing everything on their own will. Sister, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She did not oppose anything. No. He did not say anything.
Now let me talk when you are done.
No, you can. There's some things that you can chip in. That's
no. When you are done,
okay, when I'm done. When I'm done. So, sister, that yes. They don't do like that. The president never came out with some evidences. They didn't even touch that side. They did talk about what the president never said, that they called him in the morning of Tuesday. And Wumi and the rest of them are telling us that this is the time that he passed away. And she too cannot put that to the court. Why this court cannot end now, they have to adjourn it, and they have to look properly into this new what they call it, findings, evidence. They have to work on what the lawyer said and the private driver said, what Adura said, what Baba said, what Spengi said, and what Prime Boss said, they have to look at it thoroughly before they end any inquest. But no. And also, is it a Perex doctor? They have to look into that too. Because the doctor said they brought him by on arrival. And what's his name? Private driver said they already called him in the morning. This Chuchi, they contradict himself. That means there's a lie. And that lie, we want to find out the truth. Why they lied. But Chitu did not do anything. Thank you. Auntie, you can say something.
Justice for Mohbad.
Justice we shall get.
Justice we shall get. On my own opinion, where I will not blame Papa Mohbad 100% that he's obstructing justice, I will not blame him like that. Reason why? Because in 2024, early 2024, it wasn't 2023 when the thing just happened. Was it only probably? Towards the ending of 2024, Papa Mohbad make us to understand that Ali make more money. Before then, GDM have come out and put the narrative that they should go and do DNA. If you now look at these two things critically, you can see that Baba and GDM, they are literally on the same page, saying literally the same thing that lead to the fire of this dog. And if not to be equal, if the government come into this matter and do what they are supposed to do, with these two statements, it's more than enough to know inside this book. Give say, go and do DNA. Go and do let's go and do DNA. We've done that way before. Baba say, I'll look more money. If they do DNA, I will talk to the person when I will talk the person in time like he came. Fine. I know down the road, money have entered the issue. Love of money is the root of all evil. Money has entered. The money that the Baba does not ever expect to see in his life. He started seeing it. Whether they lure it to him or they bring it before him, they are not making to start deviating from the original cause of what he was actually fighting for, which was the justice for his son. But the main key word which he was insisting on until they asked him not to say that word again when they petitioned him, allegedly, was Mommy. That was the national language. And he said, no DNA, no burial. No DNA, no burial. He was emphasizing on that one. And that was a clear message that was passed to the whole world that, oh, so this is what happened. They don't go and do this DNA. And that is the DNA they are still dragging up to this time. He was speaking sincerely from his bottom of his heart when it come to that Alele moment that time, without blinking eyes. He was very bold. Because anytime you come to line and speak there, he always talk about Alele moment. He was so bold. He wasn't scared until they called him. Allegedly, and that was how that thing ceased from that man's mouth. So when he now come up with the people surrounding him and all that, and not really accepting other people fighting for justice, I blame him for that. The big mistake he has made, and I don't know he's still making, is that people who are genuinely fighting for justice for Mohbad, nobody prayed to be in this condition. He could have seen that critically, like able to look at the system. Who are these people fighting genuine cause? And who are people who are not fighting genuine cause? And know the area to follow. But instead, he's castigating everybody. It's not as if this man does not want justice for his son. Maybe I can get, because for crying out loud, what will you be gaining? Money that you don't work for, they give it tomorrow. If you finish. Even if somebody pays your salary, the person that money don't finish. But the way you work, that you are working with your handwork, that is the money that you will enjoy to eternity. But, you know, all of a sudden, not fighting people who are fighting for justice for him, making that is not being on their side. Like people like the Yomi, for the fact that Yomi came up with this matter, we should not for this matter. So, oh, this person is fighting for justice for my son. Let me go with this person. But it's not accepting them. So now make you look as if, oh, this man does not want justice. There's no way this man will work with the government now. Even though say this man want to work with government, Papa Mohbad bribe government not to give justice to Mohbad. If the government are really government, they're supposed to stand and do what they're supposed to do. We know our government is the government of justice. The people that they don't even know, they don't even want to know. That is why they are there. They come out and make sure they do investigation. Nobody give them the assignment. Once information needed that social person is being fired, this one, that one, immediately police will switch to action. They will start investigating. And give them a few weeks, the truth will come outside. That is what they are known for. So Papa Mohbad don't even have power now to join police efforts, the military, the police and all that, to say, no, we don't want justice. Let us just leave it like that. No. It all brought down to this, our same government, who, when it comes to woman business, they lost it. Anything that has to do with women, when women carry matter go somewhere for table of the powerful person, that man will begin with shit for body, peace for body, because they don't see woman. The thing when they don't say no, so they're not going to do, they go begin assess say they go do one. That is the kind of government we have in Africa, especially when it comes to Nigeria. Man, connection. Where you have connection, you have everything. It's connection that some people have that's putting us to where we are today. That connection that is obstructing this justice. We have Baba Salen and they can't do anything. I don't worry. There is no we are there. We have told them they will not see anything. That is just it. Not because what is their gain? The family. Is it not a shame for them, to their generation, that your brother, your son, somebody can in his own house? You know somebody else's house, so in his own personal house, they kept him under staircase. And up till now, the justice was not given. And just like that. And they will not ask, if people did not do anything, what would they tell those people? They will say, I will try though. The truth does not hide. Thank God for social media. The truth will be there. The role each everyone play concerning the justice. They want justice. But the rate at which they are going about it, that is what I don't understand. I don't know if you come out and say something good, behind you be doing something else. I don't know. If this man single-handed decide to join embrace the justice fighter, now they know that or even though he decide to see that oh, my child is a public figure, go and sit down. You don't need to come out. It's a public figure. The music is playing is not for his family, it's for the whole world. The world is going to stand and fight this thing for you. I think you could have been a lot better. If the government has put us all these things, it's because of the nonsense connection, the kind of wrong people we have in our society that use their power to oppress the common people. It's just power they use oppressing all these things. It's power. It's power, nothing more. The effort that Yomi has put into the justice is more than enough for whatever the truth are to come outside. He has put so much. We went to also doing a protest, single-handed doing protest back and front. It's not than enough for someone to come and say, Likito is here and say, this is what is going on. But they were able to close it because of somebody there. Just like God have already revealed to us before now that it's strong people, it's strong men that are in charge of this case. And that is what is pressing this justice. Nothing more. It's that same people that is put leg on this justice issue that is making it difficult, like as if it's easy to even find a needle in the midst of sand that will get this justice. But we'll get the justice. We'll get the justice. No matter what, God will give us the justice. That's just all I want to say about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, my sister, you are right. It's not the family that doesn't want to give us justice. The thing they baffle me when people use that language, that is the family that is holding justice. Who is the family to hold justice? It's the state disappointed us. It's the state that is not giving us justice, not the family. That is my own belief. So the family will go and pay the police and say, police, don't give us justice. Or they'll go and pay the state and say, state, don't give us justice. Lagos State Police failed us on this case. The family is not helping matter, yes. Their behavior and character is suspicious, yes. But it's not the family that is holding the justice. That's it. That is my own opinion. Because everybody has his own opinion. That's the way I think.
Being manipulative with fund or the truth, coming up with lies.
What the amount of fund?
Why would somebody just Christian me, give me a name that I have ever developed or that wasn't part of me for 40-something years? Do you understand? Somebody has been in the public space for almost 20-something years. You understand?
Sure.
And at the end of the day, within 3 months, they want to re-Christian me. It's not making any sense. Look at everything the booking is did. Look at the Ekudi stuff. All because of control.
And today, where is she? Where are they today? Where are they?
All of them. They are not called for it. If I had known that that is what majority, look at you. You support. There is no time you say, come and give me feedback. Do we have any problem?
No, it's
That is why.
also you have to get something right. Yes, on that area of them asking for feedback. I think that is how their platform functions. My platform right now from the beginning. No, let me just say. Let me just say this. Okay? My platform right now from the beginning, it has always been an analytical platform. No, just with one. Let me just say something. Let me say something very important.
I wouldn't want you to sell the wrong narrative.
No, I know. Just let me say something. This is very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay. Like my platform, I remember the days of Westo. Westo goes to inquest. Okay, he come back, he gives updates on his platform, right? And that is what gives him his engagement, right? Now, people get visibility through different things. They are hosts, they are bloggers, right? They also want to keep their presence alive in the case. Some of them are not good at what I do. So if you see someone like Bookie Jason, someone like
you are going astray.
You are
going astray already.
Information to blog.
Wait, let me explain to you. Maybe you should know. You are going astray. Paparano, no hosts or no conglomeration of hosts said, let us go and look for an NGO that we all would fund to lead the struggle for us. There was nowhere they all agreed and said, go and look for an NGO or break the Silence Foundation. No. When I said I want to come fully into J4M, I didn't say it on TikTok. I said it on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Do you understand? As my own entity. Somebody said, come and speak to people here too. More people, they discuss about it on this app so that they can be able to support whatever you're doing. I don't know, there were factions. Do you understand? So when I was coming on board, that was going to be the first time I would stay on TikTok for 2 minutes. I've never done it before in my life. I don't even watch TikTok then. I don't even say I'll sit on TikTok in my life and I watched before because I don't know how it operates. So when they were promising to support the NGO, what I was doing, I thought they were doing it voluntarily. Honoring them with my presence is like, I still don't know how it operates. I don't know there was fight between the Ekudi and the Buki. So when they send link, I click on it, I just talk, I give reports. I was not aware of anything that was going on before. So I thought they were supporting the movement. They didn't give me like, oh, whenever I will give you donation, you must come and report. Which NGO will accept such? Even if they have shown me sign that that is what they're expecting, I would have backed off since because I will know it's going to lead to this whole mess. I would have even want to know what is the bona fide of the person I want to be reporting to. how can they process information? How much can they protect the information I'm given? I just saying. So, the moment everybody thought, I already was on it. And when I realized that they were asking for information so that they can be the one to break the news first, and it's at the expense of my life, I said, I can't. Let me get the results, then you'll be the first to know. Then he threatened me with dragging. He said, what's it dragging? He said, people will start asking you for accountability. I said, so because of this, though, I said, let them have their way now. I'm already in this struggle. I don't turn back. And then they said, okay, Shebi, you are the one that have name. Who will destroy your name? They believe so much in the social media and stuff. I said, look at these lads. These ones are toddlers. What's my own wits? I'm an activist. I'm a justice fighter. I am fighting gun, fighting serious jazz, fighting serious spray. They're telling me you want to drag me. For what? And then they look for a way to say their things. And then people were following them. But they were not hurting me. They were hurting the struggle because they are not called for it. And I was already on. I can't take the struggle anywhere else again. That is how stubborn I can be. Say that here when I think you go destroy this thing. When I want to destroy me. Now here I go day. I go to pursue him. If there only one person remain, I go to do him they go. I have my own platform, I have my own house. If I'm a fighter and I hate that people should be gagged and their freedom of expression taken, this is the time I need to prove it to these people. They thought I'm just the normal day-to-day actor and they can scare with defamation. They call it Arabu. I don't listen to such. And that was where they all got it wrong. And they began to hold and urge their people so that Yomi is to this. There's no way I would do that. They will be looking for my mistakes. Oh, he's an actor. Look at the way he spoke to us. Look at, even if I don't mean any harm, they will twist it. Because they keep frustrating me. They put me on hot seats. I'll find myself on the platform. I don't know how it operates. Nobody was protecting me. I went through a lot, Pamarano. I went through damn lot. Wherever Mohbad is, they will look at it and say, out of all my colleagues, even the only one that you saw standing for me, you treated him this way. That's why at the end of the day, the one that did worse, the bookie, look at what she's going through. Many things will still happen to her. Except she humbled herself, apologized because she connived with Fabiyi and Joseph Aloba, not only to deceive the public, to pervert way of justice. Now, the video in question, she's now coming out to say, I even sent this audio to Baba. Baba said I should go and look for the address. I said, who are you deceiving? You understand? Later, 3 seconds, Adura said the same total. Something you said was a lie. But you know, all these things are horrible. If I had been from the case from the beginning, I would have found a way to even get neighbors. Even the police in Lagos, they did not include Mohbad's neighbor in their investigation. Is that not disgusting and disgraceful? How can you do such a very discreet investigation? No questioning of the neighbors, except the one they claimed drove Mohbad. For somebody to have died,
all the evil people in this case.
That's I'm blaming Lagos police.
Sacrifice a whole lot. Suffer, get my name battered, get my reputation battered. They battered, they messed up. Well, it's part of a dream. It's part of a dream. You can't go into it and say, I forgive everybody, but the pain will still be there. If I see any of those people that hurts me, rubbish my name, if they are remorseful, hello, hi, so much, oh God, all I'm after is Mohbad getting justice, and he's going to get it very shortly. He's going to get it very shortly.
Amen.
So this government cannot afford to push this case into the election year. This is out of it. No Nobody in this government will want it to drag to that time. It's too dangerous. They know. So that's why the government is still looking. Round it up, fine. Time is still, you still have time. That's the only reason why you see snail pace investigation. They know the case is going to court. They've told them, all of them, including the woman, the case is going to be charged to court. They know. I said they want to find a way to see by the time they get the remainder of the suspects, they get everything they need that is convincing enough, the case will head to court.
Exactly.
It's a new lead. It's not like a fresh case. And nobody will hold it there. Not the one who will be coming to social media. Now that I've been doing many things now, I'm not coming to social media. Come and give us money.
You know, I'm very interested to see Baba Mohbad getting invited. I mean, the petition, everything that was written.
Oh, it was petition already.
That's what I'm saying.
Petition the IG.
I hope they will find it like.
This is a very good update too. Please listen and share. Yomi and his team, they did a very good job. And the people that is fighting for justice, they refuse to rest. And they are doing a good job. Because I have 3 petitions in my front. IG was petition. A lot of them were petition on this case. Because they're not doing the job the way we want it. And people are writing different petitions to them. And the case will be going to court. You see those people we did for Mohbad, that's where they run. They are 15 in number. They don't get like 3 or 4 statements. We still have like 10 people. They are still trying to get those people. Once they finish the people they are trying to get, maybe 6 more or 7 more. Once they collect their statement, that's it. I shall know that the case is going to court. They all know. So please share. This is a complete update today. This is the good update we are just looking for. Thank you.
They'll find it sufficient.
Let me show you a copy of it here. Let me put a copy of it here in the front page. So that they will know it's not a child's play.
No, but money wasn't mentioned yet. It's only about
Where?
It's about the cover-up. Like accountability is not mentioned there, right?
Say that again.
I said accountability wasn't mentioned there. Like how it defrauded the public wasn't mentioned there, right?
In the petition we wrote.
Yes.
Money, what's my own money? My police might get to that stage when they begin to investigate him. But it's not above the law.
Don't forget, there was an accusation that 4 million was transferred to me from about that. So
they will dig into all that. I didn't even put that.
And that's what I'm saying. Depending on the things that they put so that they will know it, they will be guided in their investigation. But anyway, it's an effort.
We talked about many things. It's indictment by the...
And that is the way this case should have gone. This case should have made Baba Mohbad be as a suspect, right? Whereby he will have to be saying every single thing he knows. Are you hanged? I think now it's your turn. You are hanged on the screen now. Can you hear me? Hello, Yomi, can you hear me?
Yomi is giving updates. Some people say they are not happy.
I can always get it. You can talk about it.
No, I want to bring so I can see.
Yeah, okay.
So that's it. Can you read like that?
Let me read it out.
Is it like
A request for the inclusion of Mr. Joseph Aloba of Ikorodu area, Lagos State, in the ongoing reinvestigation into the death of Mr. Irioluwa Promise Oladimeji Aloba aka Mohbad. We act as solicitors to break the silence foundation representing a human rights organization committed to ensuring production of citizens' rights, accountability, and justice within Nigeria. Our client, and on whose behalf we write this petition to your exalted office. Our client acknowledges and commends the decision of the Nigerian police force, particularly the Force Criminal Investigation Department, FCID Abuja, into the circumstances surrounding the tragic and suspicious death of Mr. Lua, Promise Oladime Jaloba. Your hand, please. Your hand, Mohbad. Following the persistent advocacy and formal petitioning efforts of our clients. Okay, I think that's a brief.
Let me put this continuation here.
Yeah.
Let me put the continuation.
But how will Aloba have chance to go for Latino? Now that he's now having a serious case, a criminal case, a murder case investigation. Baba will not go to studio anymore. I am sure Baba Mohbad will not sue you. They will tell him to sue you. They will tell him to sue you for defamation.
Sue me for waiting.
For defamation of character.
Really, no?
However, in order to ensure, can you use your hand to enlarge it a little bit? Use your hand to enlarge it a little bit. You know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it, too.
Like, just like your phone. If you want to make it smile.
Only me not Toby.
It won't go, just leave it like that. Let it better. So it says now, however, in order to ensure a credible,
Should I be reading it for you here?
1 minute. Wait 1 minute.
Now this WhatsApp, you know the dates. I don't know why you yourself.
Don't worry. Don't rest.
Even though you use email, I will send it to your email. Go read that there.
Everything goes set, man. Just wait.
Email, you call.
Wait 1 minute, I beg.
Already, still not package, you can't push.
I will. Alright. So, however, in order to ensure a credible outcome, we write to emphasize and request the inclusion of specific urgent actions necessary to guarantee a thorough, diligent, and uncompromised reinvestigation as detailed below. 1. Need for a thorough, diligent, and unbiased reinvestigation. Our clients reiterate that the ongoing investigation must be comprehensive, painstaking, and professionally executed with strict adherence to investigative best practices. This case has attracted national and global attention, and anything less than a diligent inquiry risks undermining public confidence in the justice system. 2. Urgent request for the inclusion of Mr. Joseph Aloba among the suspects. There's noise in your background. Among the suspects already summoned by the Force CID Abuja, it has come to our client's attention that the FCID Abuja has already issued investigations to certain suspects and persons of interest believed to either direct or indirect connections, to either have direct or indirect connections with the death of the deceased. We hereby respectfully request that Mr. Joseph Aloba, the father of the deceased, be immediately included among the list of suspects or persons of interest already summoned by FCID Abuja. This request is founded on the following concerns. 1. His hurried burial of the deceased immediately after death without notifying the police or allowing investigative process to commence. 2. His failure to provide verifiable details of any police station he allegedly contacted before burying his son. Third, his public explanation, which lacked logical coherence. And fourth, the indictment issued against him by the Lagos Coroner Inquest, which faulted his conduct for obstructing proper inquiry into the case of death. Given these factors, prudence, logic, and investigative fairness demand that Mr. Joseph Aloba be subjected to interrogation, just like the other suspects, witnesses, or his inclusion at this stage will create significant gaps in the integrity of the investigation. Now let me continue. 3. Coroner inquest confirmation of suspicious conduct by Mr. Joseph Aloba. Our client draws your attention once again to the findings of the Lagos State Coroner Inquest, which indicted Mr. Joseph Aloba for the horrid and improper burying and the improperly burying of his son without allowing police to investigate. This indictment corroborates our client's position that Mr. Joseph Aloba should have been treated as a person of interest from the outset. Now, indeed, if the initial investigation by the Lagos State Police Command had been thorough and diligent, there is a strong reason to believe that Mr. Joseph Aloba would already be standing trial for obstructing or investigation or related offenses. 4. Statutory duty of the Nigerian police force. We respectfully remind the Nigerian police force of its statutory obligations under Section 4 of the Police Act 2020, which mandates the police to 1. Protect the life and property of all citizens, of all persons. 2. Detect crime. 3. Prevent crime. 4. Preserve law and order. 5. Uphold the rights of all persons, including the deceased. For the avoidance of doubt, Section 4A of the Police Act 2020 provides that the police force shall prevent and detect crime and protect the rights and freedom of every person in Nigeria as provided in the Constitution, the African Charter on Human Rights, on human and people's rights, and any other law. These duties impose a legal requirement for a complete, professional, and diligent investigation that leaves a material question unanswered. 5. Possible legal redress should be. 5. Possible legal redress should the police fail to properly reinvestigate. While our client remains confident in the professionalism of the Nigerian police force, we are duty-bound to state that should the police refuse, or neglect to conduct a proper reinvestigation and include all relevant persons of interest, especially Mr. Joseph Aloba, our client shall be compelled to approach the appropriate court of competent jurisdiction. Let me enter this puzzle. Appropriate court of competent jurisdiction for remedies, including 1. An order of mandamus compelling the Nigerian police force to perform its statutory duty. 2. The declaration that the failure to properly investigate the death constitutes a violation of the right to fair hearing and access to justice. 3. An order directing the immediate reopening and continuation of the investigation and any other reliefs order relieves the court may deem fit in the interest of justice. 6. Conclusion and prayer. In view of the above, we respectfully request the Inspector General of Police to 1. Direct the FCID Abuja to include and summon Mr. Joseph Aloba as a suspect, person of interest, person of interest in the ongoing investigation. Ensure that the investigation remains through diligent, comprehensive, and free from bias. 3. Interrogate every individual with direct or indirect links to the death of the deceased, and take all necessary steps to guarantee that justice is done, and seen to be done. We trust that this honorable office will treat this request with urgency, seriousness, and professionalism required. Respectfully submitted. Thanks to you. Yes, faithfully, Chief Tunde Falola, PSQ, Principal Partner Tunde Falola, and co. The Deputy Inspector General of Police, Prosecuting Investigation Department, FCID Area 10, Gaki, Abuja. So I guess that is it. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
The continuation is there, but you may not need to, if you want to read that, you can.
Is it the same basis? Continuation on the same basis?
It's a cover letter. This one.
Hello. Hello, people at the comment section, people that are watching, please like and share. We have not been here for 2 days now. So when you share the video, it's going to go viral. Like and share. We have a lot of people online now. Please like, share, more than the power tap. Make una the tap,
YouTube
press the
say
love and the like.
YouTube say we should stop because it's like we are creating nuisance. You have 32,000 some people sometimes, but they don't like the video. That means they don't like the thing that is going on, the justice for Mohbad on YouTube, because the people don't like. So it's like they're not interested on justice for Mohbad. So them are going to stop promoting us. Before we enter, like they will share it to a lot of people, but when they share, a lot of people will come, they will listen. They don't like. Yes. I was saying it that these people don't toss up. They thought I was joking. And it's finished now.
Yes, I saw it. That's why I commented.
I was saying it that I said people don't toss up. If people don't toss up. I see
Unique, I see Pals. I see Kala Thomas. Now welcome, now do well.
So this foundation don't petition. They don't petition Papa Mohbad. God, so Allah do. They have petitioned him. Everybody must be arrested. Matter don't. This matter one of the not be small matter.
Let the petition Mama Mohbad why wash the evidence. Why Mama Mohbad go wash that evidence? Why? Let the petition Mama Mohbad, eh?
Now, wow.
Before they go petition Mama Mohbad, they go see evidence to petition Mama
Mohbad. Exactly. That is not enough.
Why you are not
the reason why police did not even go there.
Where the evidence where they get
exactly. Where the evidence they get wash them. And where is the evidence say not true? There's a blood on the tube because police did not go there. Somebody spy in the house. Police must go there and carry out an investigation. But this and police not do. So the woman fit say, I don't know. I want to use the duvet sleep, for example. Now I wash him. If he claim, I don't know. Police, nobody tell me to make I not wash him. The duvet there for backyard there. They won't put that for bin. I say no. Make I wash and take sleep. She can claim that. So what are you going to petition her for that for? Did police go there? You know the way bracket they ask police say, una don't see the house, una don't gather evidence. What did they talk? They said no. On the public TV, whenever millions of people are watching.
They say no.
They say no, they did not go. Now bracket because I want to ever go. What about if no can get evidence, they don't clean up? He said no matter how they clean up, they will still get them. That's what the police said.
That's what the police talk.
Yeah. He said no matter how they clean them, the evidence will not lose. They want to get the evidence, they will get the evidence. That's what the police said on Brekete. So if police, they don't tell they say, we're not good. No, they're not good. They don't care about this spy. They don't care. Lagos the police not care. They don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care about it buy. If not, there's no way somebody go buy for house. We not go investigate nothing. I'm not talking anything.
The police, the sister that right from the one that they talk and say, you know, see the police, the lawyer, when somebody goes, hey, lawyer, we go right court, we go do this, the police do this, your police. They don't make up their mind the way they are acting since. Say they don't want to give us justice.
Yeah.
When they go say they go here, I go just they pray for my mind. Say whatever they do, their mistake go favor us. That is why sometimes they pain us when some people like even this prime boy now, even spending. There are some things will go happen when people, the family and friends go do. They'll be forced to give justice. They'll be forced to give justice. They just have to give us the justice. But whereby all these people not ready to bring those evidences out. Let's say we want you, we will continue. Make nobody back off. As they say they're not going to give us, we say we not going to agree with them to give us. That is what we have been doing since 2023. We know all this thing that is happening. Look at what all these people is doing. Like I said earlier on, look at what Wumi is doing. Look at what Baba is doing. I'm not supportive of anybody. I keep my own myself. I don't say it as it is. Because if this police and this corona inquest, if they do the right thing, who will the reason why they play game with us? So they do DNA, they found property or what do they call them? Royalty. Who be them? They go do they all go there for cooler. Now who buy Mohbad? Now would they find? Look, we are not going to use us. Take Shades Club. We are not going to use us. Take accomplish our mission. That is why the public is even suing the Baba. The reason why they sue Baba, they have evidence and they have proof. Before you will sue somebody, you will bring out the reason why you are petitioning this person. There must be a reason, a concrete reason. Not that you go just here, they say the petition person. They do like that. You must have a concrete evidence to use to say you want to petition this person with proof. Thank you.
You see, good evening, ladies. Good evening.
Everything that has been happening
in the house. With somebody talking. Okay, go ahead, Grandma.
Okay, my sister. You know, with everything that has been happening, you know, there's every indication that Baba wants selective justice. I think that is why it is important that he's petitioned, so that he can refocus.
Yeah.
He can refocus on the actual thing. Let people that are involved go down for it. You cannot be selective
at all,
because the cry of this boy came from multiple sources, as we have been seeing things. So we want to know everyone involved has to go down for this, so that it will set as a precedence for others that want to do similar things.
Fine, thank you,
And
everyone.
also
I love
for parents to know that if their son is suspected to be tied, that the justice does not rely in their hands alone. That is a state case and it's a public case. Interested parties have every right to join in the fight for justice.
So we've got St Helens Bishopsgate, old and new, the Gherkin, 12th century, 20th century. 21st century. Look at that. I think Gherkin was 2003, 2004. The reason the Gherkin's there, which is a bit of a sad story, because there's
where that place for the come?
There was a lovely old church down here as well.
Anyway,
they built the Gherkin on that spot.
Another thing, please.
Eh?
Now who they play radio
I don't
or
mute.
something?
I
and
muted
because
somebody. You don't stop.
Okay, don't stop.
yeah, you don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma, don't finish. Who mute grandma?
No, I'm done.
Okay,
No,
okay.
not the grandma I'm mute. Now, auntie for UK.
Oh, okay. You see, like Grandma California just said now. You see, Joseph Aloba has made a lot of mistakes from the beginning. The last time I mentioned this thing, he's made a lot of blunders. And he did that because of the selective justice that he's looking for. Baba Mohbad does not realize that what is on ground is the case of buying. It's not the case of two fighting. It's not the case of two fighting. Maybe he does not realize it. Mr. Aloba, realize this problem that is on ground. Though it's too late for you, though, I'm sorry. So they sue you, they have all the right to sue you. It's too late. Because you treated this, your son's matter, like two fighting. Not a fine matter. This is a fine matter. A whole life has gone. A whole life was taken suddenly, cut off. Suddenly. You took the whole thing so lightly. I don't know what it is between you and your daughter, your son's girlfriend. You took everything too lightly, Mr. Joseph Aloba. Whatever is between you and Wunmi, only God knows. From the beginning, you showed that girl a lot of favor. I don't know what is linked between you and that girl that made you mess up. You messed up your own son's case. From the beginning. You treated Wunmi as if it's two fighting. Wunmi fought my son, so I will flog Wunmi with Koboko. Ashana, black Ashana. So I will flog her with Koboko. I will deal with her my own way. That is exactly how you treated your son's matter. You did not see it like your son has been tied by his girlfriend and his group. That your son's girlfriend has a hand in the crime of your child. Your child is no more. He's been cut off from the earth. All because you are looking for selective justice. It's not possible. It's not a two-fighting matter. Mr. Aloba, no. So if they sue you, they have all the right to sue you. Because everybody that stood by you to fight for this boy, to fight for justice, you came after everybody negatively, except Ashana, Black Ashana. Why? Except Black Ashana. You're shouting you want justice for your son, but you want the kind of justice that will please you. It's not done that way. It's not done for a crime case, my dear. It is not a two-fighting matter, sir. It is a matter of one person is gone, completely wiped out. But you treated Black Ashana as if, yes, you fought my son, yes, and so I will deal with you my own way. No, not me. Please, that was wrong. A father went to the house. You saw your son laid under the staircase and you made nothing. You were so nonchalant about it. I don't understand.
The way they accepted Mohbad by so easily. The family just accepted it like that.
Relax.
No cry, no reaction, nothing.
Nothing. There's a reason. There is a reason why they accepted.
You just took it as if Ashana, Black Ashana fought your son to fighting. And that Mohbad is going to get up and explain to you, Papa, see, that is what happened between me and this silly girl. No, this is a fine matter. You did not hold that babe and shake the living sense out of her. What happened to my child? Take her to the go and call the police and bring the police to the house.
Arrest her. Arrest everybody. They say they fear. Which fear? Which fear? Which fear? We don't fear.
You see, I want to refuse this thing because it's poor. No,
this is not poor matter. This is not poor matter.
It is not poverty. It is not.
This is it.
When I heard VDM say, is it because it's poor? I said no, I commented. No, VDM, it's not because it's poor. It's because this guy was a nonchalant father who accepted everything on a platter of gold like that, platter of in a plate, like you served him hot jollof rice and chicken and moi moi. Haba. A poor man enter picking house, see picking in that condition. He goes scatter everywhere. Hold that girl. Hold am, shake am, shout. Go bring the police, come to the house. Make una come see you, Egbami o. Ọlọ́pàá, police, come. See what I saw. Oh. Nothing like that. Nothing. Rather, you went to the police station to go and get police permit so that you can carry my body in the night so that nobody will stop you. Can you beat that? Who does that? Your fine son, your first son, who does that? I don't see is vexing me. Therefore, don't sue you, say. Therefore, don't sue you, This sue self is late. Mr. Lover, therefore, don't sue you, That thing that is between you and Black Ashana, you will speak it out. What is it? All of you now just take this boy spying as if no, he didn't buy you sleeping, he's resting. After the fight, he was tired, so he's sleeping. What is it? Kilo day gone back, what is it? What is between you and Black Ashana? What, Mr. Aloba? That made you to swallow your son's spy with a cold bottle of Fanta or Coke? What is it? They sue you late, man. If I don't sue your ass, stay. Nonsense. Please, Candy, speak. Your hand is up. Somebody's hand. Is it Candy?
Yeah, it's me, Justice from Mohbad. Hi. Please,
Hi,
everybody forgive me. You know, I always start with a question. Who sued Mr. Lopa, please? I always start with a question before I start talking about make una no vex. Who sued Mr. Lopa?
It's petition. It's petition, not sue. Petition.
Okay, who petitioned him? Okay, who petitioned?
Vex,
Yomi Foundation.
They're not petition and over.
Foundation,
You
Yomi
don't know?
Foundation.
Okay, your Miss Foundation. Okay.
Yeah, your foundation, they don't petition Mr. Loba. He took the for don't petition and since.
What are the reasons why he petitioned? Does anyone know?
I came late to this show. I was just trying to pick the small.
They were still reading it. We have not finished. Still ongoing.
But I just wanted to ask a few questions before I structure my listing. But I want to pick up from
I think
where
his nonchalant attitude, you know, his nonchalant attitude towards the son spy, you know,
so I'm gonna pick up
with
from
the way
there.
the reading is so far too, some obstruction of justice is there because
talking of justice,
I heard about how the CCTV or something is being on.
Okay.
All the wahala they gave Yomi, all the stopping, every angle Yomi take them block him. Every angle Yomi take them block him. So I don't blame him.
Okay. Now I want to piggyback on what you were saying, Auntie Lawyer, and then I'll listen more. But I just want to say, see, for me, we cannot, I don't believe that we can dictate how people feel towards anybody's spy. I don't understand what you mean, because that is the kind of how you feel about somebody, right? When the person spies, right? That is how you're going to, whether the society feels is normal or not. So that's on one side. So if he did not react in a manner that is, let's say, expected of a grieving father or of a loving father, well, everybody can make that judgment. But it's not going to change, because if you truly don't love somebody or don't care about somebody, no matter how people, no matter what people say, it's not going to change the fact that you didn't love the person enough, right? So people are always going to criticize that.
Now, where I draw the line, okay, because we can never change how he feels about his son from our own perspective. In our mind, we feel like he didn't grieve enough. He did not react like a father that had lost his treasure. And that's just going to be our opinion. And we have our reasons for feeling that way. He might take it well, he might not take it well. That's beside the point. When I personally draw the line with him, again, is the aspect where he now decided to kind of play along with the public, as in treat them, and then use the fact that the public felt sympathy and empathy towards him as now a means to treat his son's pie as a slush fund. You understand? For his own personal gain. That's why I draw the line. You don't come. You can feel however you want to feel. If you like, you sue the Asana. You don't sue the Asana because you people want to treat it as your two fighting, for lack of a better word. Okay, that is up to you. But we will draw the line that if you want to treat it that way, again, that is up to you. But don't come and use our emotions, okay, our finances as a way of doing your two fighting and settling your scores. Do not do that. And moreover, again, which I think is where you said this petition is aligning to, which is even the more important part. Do not obstruct justice. If you don't want to treat your sons, you don't want to deal with your son's spy and deal with the tires, that is up to you. But guess what? If we as a public demand that those that are responsible, including you, because maybe you're responsible, that's why you want to treat it as two fighting so that you come and distract the public. We are not going to take that. You see, because the crime is not against you. We will have to continue to reiterate the fact that the crime of this boy spying was not necessarily against, yes, the family are somewhat the first victim, if at all their hands are not in it. But beyond that, a crime case is a crime against the public. So do not come and obstruct justice, and do not come and try to meddle in the way we want to fight justice for your own personal gains. That is where I draw the line. So I say all of that to say, rightfully so, he should be petitioned and he should be treated accordingly, because they have decided to use this their son spying as their personal slush fund, and to come and to profit in that way is foul. It's to profit in that way is nothing short of diabolical. Okay, Mr. Loba? So deal with it. When we warned you repeatedly, I personally kept warning, because we gave you a really long rope. Out of everybody in that your family, you had the longest rope, Mr. Loba. You had the longest, because everybody came out from the outset. Everybody was not happy with Adura. Everybody was not happy with the mother. You know, a lot of people were not happy with those two people in your family, divroce and all of that. But when it came to you, so many people gave you grace. Why? Because they actually felt that you were fighting for your son, and because they know that you are the one who raised him for the most part of his life. So they felt like you needed some kind of additional sympathy. But for you to now come and be hindering justice, blocking everywhere that people are trying, the state is where this battle is against the state, and the state is the one that is responsible for handling this justice. If the state already is making sure that our efforts are not going anywhere, they're straining our efforts, how are you now coming and aiding and abetting the state to escape their own duties? Nobody is going to feel sorry for you. So deal with it, because you were warned and you were told. And you just kept it. You people keep thinking it's a family thing. That's why I think the error you people are making in this your whole thing is that you feel like, oh, it's your son. Why are we interfering? No, we are not interfering. This is our right. When you buy somebody, the crime is against the state. Okay? If people want to settle your family's squabbles, by all means do so. But don't tell us that we don't have any right to come and interfere, because it's no longer a family case. So I hope that this petition goes all the way to the end. If they need to drag you for you to come out and speak the truth and compel you to do the right thing, then so be it. It's 2026. Enough of your shenanigans already. We told you to go and take a back seat, but you wanted to be the face of justice. Okay, this is the face of justice. Deal with it. Thank you. Thanks for that. That's a very good one. Zaga regarding. Who else want to speak to you? Because to start that continue. Oh, may God help us for this justice.
I just finished the petition reading.
Eh?
I'll finish the reading of the petition before we round up.
Okay.
The reading of the petition.
Attention, the
Yes,
FCID Abuja has already issued investigations to certain suspects and persons of interest believed to either direct or indirect connections.
It's not only the father. Both people in the house.
Of the deceased. We hereby respectfully request that Mr. Joseph Aloba, the father of the deceased, be immediately included among the list of suspects or persons of interest already summoned by FCID Abuja. This request is founded on the following concerns. 1. His hurried burial of the deceased immediately after death without notifying the police or allowing investigative process to commence. 2. His failure to provide verifiable details of any police station he allegedly contacted before burying his son. 3rd, his public explanation which lack logical coherence. And 4th, the indictment issued against him by the Lagos Coroner Inquest which faulted his conduct for obstructing proper inquiry into the case of death. Given these factors, prudence, logic, and investigative fairness demand that Mr. Joseph Aloba be subjected to interrogation just like the other suspects, witnesses, or persons of interest. His inclusion at this stage will create significant gaps in the integrity of the real investigation. Now let me continue. 3. Coroner inquest confirmation of suspicious conduct by Mr. Joseph Aloba. Our client draws your attention once again to the findings of the Lagos State Coroner Inquest, which indicted Mr. Joseph Aloba for the hurried and improper burying and the improperly burying of his son without allowing police to investigate. This official indictment corroborates our client's position that Mr. Joseph Aloba should have been treated as a person of interest from the outset. Now, indeed, if the initial investigation by the Lagos State Police Command had been thorough and diligent, there is a strong reason to believe that Mr. Joseph Aloba would already be standing trial for obstructing or investigation or related offenses. 4. Statutory duty of the Nigerian police force. We respectfully remind the Nigerian police force of its statutory obligations under Section 4 of the Police Act 2020, which mandates the police to 1. Protect the life and property of all citizens, of all persons. 2. Detect crime. 3. Prevent crime. 4. Preserve law and order. 5. Uphold the rights of all persons, including the deceased. For the avoidance of doubt, Section 4A of the Police Act 2020 provides that the police force shall prevent and detect crime and protect the rights and freedom of every person in Nigeria as provided in the Constitution, the African Charter on Human Rights, on human and people's rights, and any other law. These duties impose a legal requirement for a complete, professional, and diligent investigation that leaves a material question unanswered. 5. Possible legal redress should be. 5. Possible legal redress should the police fail to properly reinvestigate. While our client remains confident in the professionalism of the Nigerian police force, we are duty-bound to state that should the police refuse or neglect to conduct a proper reinvestigation and include all relevant persons of interest, especially Mr. Joseph Aloba, our client shall be compelled to approach the appropriate court of competent jurisdiction. Mommy, let me enter this puzzle.
Okay. Another year of your matter.
Competent jurisdiction for remedies, including one, an order of mandamus compelling the Nigerian police force to perform the statutory.
The thing long ago.
The declaration that the failure to properly investigate the death constitutes a violation of the right to fair hearing.
Anyway, first of all, they say when Papa Mohbad reached them, Papa Mohbad claims saying Karen goes police station. When the public answer which station, enough to provide the station when he carry and go. Enough to provide the mortuary where they reject him. He already go and bury the boy. They say there's a motive. According to them, people that do their own private investigation on the matter, they say they not believe what the man talk. That the story did not match. He's supposed to arrest the people in the house. Immediately go to that house. He go arrest the people for that house. He go arrest all of them. Don't go touch that body until go and bring police. Make police come do investigation or ask questions. So there's a lot that he did not do where the public disagree with him, and they want police to call him to bring him back to the station to ask him some questions. According to the public, they said there's more that he knows that he's not saying concerning the buying of his son. So that's basically the petition here. And it's not for only him, both the 15 people in that house as well. So it's not just for Papa Mohbad, for other people, including Ashana. So they plenty with their name, the petition from the foundation.
And access to justice. 3. An order directing the immediate reopening and continuation.
I think it makes sense. Tell everybody. It makes sense because why I say it makes sense is that since this issue started, this man is not supporting the social, is not supporting the public. Is fighting against the public interfering.
Yeah.
Because why I say that again is that you remember when they interviewed him, we should remember what he said, that his life is better off now when his son has died. A father that lost, so don't supposed to make that comment. It's not supposed to make that comment at all. That comment has a big meaning. For interviewing you, ask you a question. A question you're supposed to answer, say, since his son died, that life is not like before. You're supposed to do your wording very professionally. You say it as you don't care. So it's good that they are inviting him. It's very good.
They have not invited him yet. The foundation petition, listen, they have not invited him yet.
Working towards this justice of Mohbad. Wants to know why, what is behind it. Even the Ashana, the Abosede, wants to know. They should question all of them because this is getting out of hand. Almost 3 years now. They want to trying to fight so that they can do the DNA. Now that they want to bring this one for us to forget about the DNA again. They're just going looking for one thing and order to distract everybody that is fighting for one goal. So let them drag them. Let him go. That life that he says is better off when he's done by. Let him go and tell her. Let him go to the police so that he will see her if the life is better or not.
Oh, wow. I was trying to tell you something. They petition him. They have not invited him yet. So they've already petitioned him. So they are reading the petition to the public. So it's for the police to invite him now. But the foundation have already
let them invite him.
Exactly. Let them invite him.
Because he told her that Ashana is with him in the vehicle when they are trying to look for a place to put a Mohbad. He told us that he went to police station. He told us that they went to morgue. So you have to. When you arrive in somewhere, you prove the time, the date, who did you communicate with? All those are evidences.
Yeah.
Let him bring all those things, not just by talking by mouth, so that your word is sweet in people's ear. The main thing you are there doing underground. People are fighting. Hear me, voice is gone. People are fighting for your matter. You are there harming them.
He does not know how to fight justice. He does not know the meaning of justice.
Oh my goodness.
He don't select people to fight justice. He does not understand. All his own is that, they are catching up. All the people that is fighting for justice is making money. And he get distracted when he starts making money. He got distracted.
This money is evil.
Money is evil.
Money is evil.
That is the main thing that got him distracted.
I know, it's money. Yeah.
On
the beginning he was looking for justice.
In the beginning, he was looking for justice.
Yeah, then later they now spoil him.
They poison his mind that they are using to make money.
Yeah.
So he now saw himself as the only person entitled to
talk about the justice. Yeah, to fight for the justice. Any other person that came in is looking for money. It doesn't work like that.
He's looking for money.
Yeah.
So is this money thing that destroyed everything?
It's the money.
Yeah. The money.
Huh? And they are fighting now with this man now. It's money matter. He signed me record. Sign me record. It's still money.
Money. You that eats one cup of garri before, you are satisfied. Nobody
is that not what I said? I said the money that is giving him. The money, Mr. Adura, is that not what I say?
Yeah.
I said the money they are giving him, he will finish. It's nothing as good as when you use your own hand to work for money. People will give, even though somebody places your salary,
they will say it's not money.
That money will still end.
It's not money.
All this one, it's not all about money. Yes, it's about the justice for your son.
That is what is.
If he has a good motivation from nowhere, of what 2 years now, he lost it completely.
Not them. Not them. Those women. Now they start
They brainwash him. They brainwash this man.
Not pick that one call, pick this one call, not follow that one, follow this one. Now we, let's organize this, let's do a meeting. Let's do this is justice. Not your papa, not your papa house.
Accounts before. Now you have several accounts with different names.
Where is the brainwashing there? At this stage, nobody's brainwashing Papa Mohbad. He says
we didn't say this stage. We did not say this stage. We are not saying it's not this stage. It's not this stage. That can happen like last year or last 2 years.
Yeah, but he's had enough opportunity to redress his steps.
It's too
we are
late.
talking of 2 years plus.
It was too late.
If in the beginning, okay, it means that he's in on it 100%. So it's no longer brainwashing. At the second point, people have to take accountability, including himself.
If he retract himself, what will he tell people that you are working together? What will he tell them? How will he fix them? That is the problem. It's in a mess. It's in a big mess.
The people that will give him lawyer now, they will fight the case, they will counter it. They are planning to counter the petition already, anyways. Like they are doing the person. Now you're doing yourself. He's only fighting for justice. He just want police to call you in for you to tell us what happened actually. You gave us a wrong narrative. And we know now that the narrative you gave us was wrong. People know now. That is it. It was a wrong narrative.
Oh my goodness.
And what?
Supposed to be coming to try to thank you, fans, thank you, people that don't know you, people that will go bless you. People will have more energy to fight for you. That is a responsible person supposed to be acting.
One, direct the FCID Abuja, direct the FCID Abuja to include and summon Mr. Joseph Aloba as a suspect. Person of interest, a suspect / person of interest in the ongoing investigation.
As a suspect.
Ensure that the investigation remains through diligent, comprehensive, and free from bias.
I go be very happy now.
Interrogate every individual.
Oh yeah, very happy.
Indirect links to the death of the deceased.
Because he said it
and
at the beginning.
take all necessary
If I know who
steps
this man is, I was turn out to buy.
that justice
Remember when the way she said it?
She herself had better get ready and stop running away from DNA like Davido. She better get ready. Somebody has a copy of her DNA test. I have told her already. A copy of her DNA result is in the house of somebody and the person will release it. So she should be worried about that.
Professionalism required. Respectfully submit thanks to the regards faithfully. Chief Tunde Falola, PSP. Principal partner Tunde Falola and co.
Thank you. That is basically it for today. The petition don't go, so we are waiting for the Abuja police to honor the petition, which if you petition somebody, they will write back. So, okay, we see them, they will look into it and start their work. The foundation is doing very well. Everybody involved is doing very well. Kudos to them. All we want is justice. That's it. All we are looking for is justice. So,
development of my country to the best of the images and desire that I want for my country. It's not an easy thing to hold as a result. In terms of movies, quality, professional, formal content, which is a movie. Content because I want engagement. I just deposit the body in the mortuary officially. That is the only angle they don't need all about to this one. Nobody can claim you didn't give the order, you only suggested. And I can remember if you all go, every one of us were making it a point of call that body they quickly bury some secrets. And that is at the point that we should know that the person that buried is the number one suspect. Why would you go and bury within 24 hours that you got to know that the boy died? Something is fishy.
No, something is not right.
And
the story is not right. The story is not right. The story is not right. The way they bury him fast, the story is not right. How can you tell me? How can you tell me, as Lagos Big Rich, no mortuary to put Mohbad? What are we talking about here? As Lagos Big Rich, no mortuary accepted him. I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe that anymore.
That not be true.
No, it's not true.
That not be true at all.
That is a lie.
At all.
Yeah, that is not true.
Because
No.
not be Nigeria there.
Exactly.
When you fill out the form, they will give you form fill. You fill out the form. What about people who apply for house? People who apply for house, they only put them for mortuary.
Exactly. Something is wrong.
They do.
That's the initial story when you give it. That is just it was because we were full of emotions at that time.
We didn't sit down and
that's why we didn't ask questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you know why I said it's a lie. Now at least I can beat my chest. A neighbor of mine few years ago died. You understand, Auntie Ada?
Yeah.
She's been ill in and out of the hospital, and unfortunately, he got passed on in the house. He died. So, and their car wasn't starting. They tried, the wife, they're screaming and everything. So we're like, what's going on? Why are they shouting in the second house? What's happening? So we stepped out of my own gate and they said,
the kids were like, Auntie, we're just coming to your house. Can we use your car? I said, my car, what happened? So Daddy just cried. I said, Lord of Jesus. My driver took that quiet body with his son to the mortuary. They filled form and they asked questions, they answered, and they took the body in. So that story is a lie.
That story is a lie.
This man died in the house. My neighbor years ago, it was my car that they put that man inside and did with his sons. And they took, my driver drove, you know, and they took their father to the mortuary.
That story is a lie. No mortuary accepted him because there's no birth certificate. That is a lie.
We were too emotional, just like my big sis said. We were all too emotional. So we didn't think straight at that time. This man came out with that story. That story is a lie.
That story is
I don't remember. I said, this man, how many? This is the story I'm telling you. It's about 6 years ago, you know, or 7 years ago. But they took him now. Mortuary didn't reject him. There was no police report. They didn't ask for anything. You know, that's a lie.
He just come out to read the script they gave him. And that script was given to him by Tonto and Secretary. Because I remember when Toto appeared on Daddy Freeze, she said, we told him not to talk. But he still went ahead and started talking. So why did they tell him not to talk? Meaning you gave him a script.
Yes, and instructions.
Anyway, let's put our submission tonight, and let's put our submission one by one. What can we do? They don't petition. We have to wait for at least by tomorrow, next tomorrow. Let's see, because they don't petition since yesterday, 2 days ago. So they're supposed to reply today. So let's put our submission, please.
My own submission is that regarding this petition or suit or whatever they call it now, Baba Mohbad should go answer to these questions and why he has been seen by the public as someone who is obstructing justice, following the way he has displayed his selective justice. So if I were to advise him, I would tell him to apologize to the public and say, and just restrict himself from chasing any foundation that comes out to fight for this case. Except if that foundation has been proven or is proven otherwise. Because from the ones we have seen, the two foundations that have come out to fight for this case, the Yomi's Foundation and the Adawa Zobia Foundation, they went ahead on their own, spending a lot of time and money to hire lawyers to take up this case, to chase those people in the house. The 15 people in the house where this boy was spied, and that was in the right direction. So, except we see foundation that is not working in the right direction, that he can prove before he can come out to interfere. Otherwise, he should just back off and stay in his lane and fight his own foundation, his own justice the way he wants to fight it, and not obstruct people that are fighting through justice. That's what I would advise Mohbad to do right now. Otherwise, he will go down big time.
Thank you, Grandma. Any other person? Another person put his submission out there.
I'm not. As you lay your bed. Okay, sorry. Sorry. As you make your bed, so shall you lay on it. I came a bit late. I don't know when Auntie Ada started the live stream, but looks like it started a while back. But from the little I heard, you were the topic of discussion. In any case, we warned you. I warned you repeatedly. You see, these days, you know, the book of Hosea talks about.
Why are you laughing?
Make not laugh because I can
imagine
people's minds right now. Then she goes again. Anyways, Then it just popped in my mind, so I'm going to say it. The book of Hosea, okay, when God commanded Hosea to marry the whore, and she got 3 kids for him. One of them, her name was Lo Ruhama. It means no mercy. I think I have said this before. No mercy. That's where we are with you, Mr. Aloba. No mercy. I have no mercy for none of you decrepites right now. I'm furious. I am. Because there is a time of grace and then there is a time of no mercy. And we are in that time. I don't want anybody. Well, personally, this is Grandma is advising you. I don't have no advice for you. Because you're going to do what you want to do anyways. That's the problem. Okay, so whatever you see, just take it like that. By God's special grace, we have justice in 2026 for Mohbad. And none of you can do anything about it. If people like you fly.
Amen, no.
In fact, you people should start, go and be gathering your juju pots. Because there is no mercy for none of you. None of you. And as for you, Wumi, even you, Mr. Loba, if you people think that you can cook up a DNA test and come and give it to us, I want you people to know that a copy of that DNA test, that whore, the whore of Babylon called Iyabo, okay, that she has in her possession, somebody else has it. And it's going to come out. So you people should do your worst. I challenge all of you, 2026, all your lawyers, Nigerian system, every one of you, do your worst and watch God. Nonsense and ingredients. Enough is enough. Thank you, Auntie Ada.
Thank you, Candy.
On that note, I want to say something on that note, because that is the same spirit that I am in right now. There is no pity party anymore. 2026, we're going to get justice for Mohbad.
Yes,
enough is enough. There's no pity anymore. No pity. Anything.
No, we must get the justice this year. If we pass this year, no.
It must be this year.
No.
And by the grace of God, even this first quarter, I think will happen.
Lawyer, now, aura for aura, this 2026, we are giving them back to back.
I'm telling you, enough is enough. All this rubbish, enough is enough.
Emma was Ushe, not looking at Ushe's face this 2026.
No pity party, no nothing. Mr. Nobody, the petition, go and answer to it. And if you are not careful, you'll be in court. If you are not careful, you too, you'll be charged for buying of your son. If you are not careful. You see, because
everybody is suspect. Everybody around
I'm telling you, my dear, we've had enough of nonsense. Out 2025. We've had enough of nonsense. This 2026, we don't have time for rubbish. Because there's no time even. There's no time even in 2026. There's no time. Everybody has
no
had
time.
It up to.
All time has been wasted already. You need to tell that we have one justice.
The Lord has said it. He's going to move like a lightning. This year, the Lord is going to move like the speed is going to be like a lightning.
Amen.
So for those that knows their God shall do great exploits, and they will move with him in that speed. They will do great exploits. And they will move with God in that speed this 2026. We don't have time for rubbish.
Amen.
At all. So enough is enough, Mr. Loba. Enough is enough. So as the music is playing now, you better be dancing to it. No, we don't even give a hoot about DNA. That one are your family matter. I know concern us. What by Mohbad? Who by Mohbad? Your DNA, your property matter is between you and your family. Please.
Auntie, it concern me. Your DNA concern me.
No, don't
not concern me. It concern me.
No, you have said it though.
I just wanted to say.
The only reason why I would say it concerns us a little bit. No, let me land. The only reason why I would say it concerns us a little bit, because you have told us that once that DNA is out, you will point to who by your picking. So that is the only reason why it concerns me. I don't know about any other person though. Why it concerns me because you have told us that once that DNA result comes out, you will show us who by your son. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. But because of your family matter, your family money, well, that is your problem. But because you have promised the whole world that once that DNA is done, you will point out the buyer of your child. That is why it concerns me. So, Mr. Aloba, you have a lot to say. You have a lot to say, and we don't have time. This 2026, we don't have time for rubbish. No nonsense. No rubbish. Thank you, Auntie Ada. justice for Mohbad.
Please, let me say why DNA concerns me. I'll let you speak. I just want to say something really short why DNA concerns me. You see, Mohbad's story must be written right. His story must be written right. Okay, that's why it concerns me. Mohbad's story, they must write his date of birth. They could not go with all the AI will go. They'll say he was born on this day. He was a child that was born in the year 1990s. His story should not be as, you understand. There should be no. It should not be as vague as if it's some history of some archaeological history. Even in the 1800s, 1700s, people can still write the history of people correctly. Not in a child born in 1999 or is in the 90s, and we cannot even tell his date of birth. His date of death, everything about him has been falsified. No. So the DNA concerns me. Mohbad's date of birth, his date of birth, everything that concerns it, they must document it properly for posterity's sake. That's why it concerns me. If he had a child, especially with that witch of a girl, he did not even have a child with her, but I'm just saying, for the purpose of the argument, if he did, it must be properly documented. We are not going to accept no beast in the land. Okay? Thank you. That's my own. That's why it concerns me. I want to talk about the settlement and the estate, but there is not going to be no estate fraud in the name of Mohbad. It's not going to happen. Carry your B wherever you go and give it to your baby daddy. One man there is running away. Two men are running away from DNA. Another woman this way is running away from DNA. In 2026, are you people mad or what?
DNA matter. Davido, they grant. The guys did not do DNA tire. Oh my gosh. Oh God.
I beg, can't you not forget your comment section?
Never do DNA. The pikin say he never see him. He never see the pikin. So
Me, I posted the video yesterday of the girl, and I advised the video. You say you have done 5 times. This is 2026. That girl never grow when you do them. Now this girl is 13. Demanding for DNA. So just do it this year.
yes.
And if you are doing it, do it publicly. Let everybody see so your name can be clear. Simple.
And NGOs must be involved in doing it.
That's it.
We don't trust Nigeria DNA.
At all.
Mohbad case don't open our eye where now. When
We
you
don't
might
trust
want to
Nigeria
do
DNA.
DNA.
America, they should take
You
it.
must pay for them.
There's an American. So that child, they have to do it in an American
I go repeat that video again yesterday.
embassy.
DNA must be done. Because I see people are supporting him already. He have already done DNA 5 times. What do you want? Are you
Nigerians are good at supporting evil now.
They are fans.
Grandma, what I always say, it's about who we like. You see how they just flip their defense now? It's always about who they like. It's never about logic, never about reason. And they always center they frame the narrative around money. Oh, she's a gold digger. The girl is a whore. Okay, now Wumi is not a whore. Is this woman who is a whore because she's requesting DNA from a so-called celeb? Everything about Davido, I've told you people, is fake. His whole lifestyle is fake. Anyways, but that's beside the point. But they're framing the narrative now about her being a gold digger and a whore. But no, Wumi is not a whore. She's
no, nobody called the woman that too. I didn't hear that one.
I see that very comments now. Maybe you did not call her that. There are many people calling her that.
I said I didn't hear that. No, I didn't say that. No, I said I did not hear that.
He called her a B, and that she's an obsessed. He has called her every name in the book.
Even Chris Okafor said it too. Chris Okafor talk when you are rich and famous, they will say they will start dragging you.
Let him go and do DNA. My own is for let him go and do DNA. My own is I just told him go and do DNA.
Go digger because of the truth.
I didn't insult the woman. I did not insult the man because the man said he don't do several DNA. It's still negative.
Video is insulting the little girl. He's insulting himself.
Davido did not insult the little girl, grandma. He did not insult the little girl. He said he has done several DNA and it's negative.
Auntie Ada, have you read all of that group chat?
No,
he called that child mad. He told the girl that she's mad. Auntie Ada, who does that? Who does that? Have you read the chat?
No.
You want me to read the entire chat?
I didn't see madness there, but I already asked him to do DNA. He must do the DNA. It's a must.
He must do them.
Yeah, he must do them. I don't care whatever they are saying, they call. He must do them. No, he must do them. No, he has to do the DNA. I'll campaign with the girl. You go do DNA. Yeah, the DNA has to be done.
Ladies, take a look at that girl very well. I took a look at that girl. I opened my mouth when they showed that girl's picture fully. Do you guys know that girl and Imade look alike?
Yes,
that girl and Imade, they are carbon copy.
Don't mind the he knows that child is his child. He knows.
That girl and Imade.
Okay, if you know saying a child, they accept all the children. Why is he not accepting this one? Do you know the story?
You know, that child was the one that did not accept the girl.
Do you know the story? Do you know the story? No, Grandma, no, that is not the story. That's not the story. That means she didn't start the beginning. It's not, we're not talking about poverty here. Because not all the people we get belay for and rich. The one we did London, she's rich.
I said the girl to resemble him at
not be poor because Dr. Kemi don't drag this issue with Davido, so not be poor matter. So me, he has to do the DNA. That is my own. But the story what happened on that day when he knocked that woman for that club. There was a story that followed it. Somebody came out and said the story. That's why he's shame to they refuse that thing. Even though saying that he will not be home. Something happened with the lady on that night and with other guys.
That girl and Imade to resemble.
So what did Davido go do?
He's supposed to do DNA and take this out for social media because of
this has been going on for more than 7 years. It's not today.
They reject Pikin. It's not good. It's painful now. I can't the Pikin say that Kolo Pikin. Which kind of talk is that? It's not good. Even if na club, you know nothing na club before you go to do am the totori.
Even the Imade mama na one night stand now. But they still do DNA.
Of course.
Anyway, let's just put our submission.
That is how he frames it. You people should stop taking what this man is saying. That is how he frames it. That is the power of media.
Yes.
It's not that it's one. I don't know.
It's like you're not hearing me. Oh. I said I will campaign for that girl for him to do DNA. So like I'm not defending him. But the circumstances of this particular girl, something happened.
Even the other girl's mom is one night stand.
But he still do DNA. But he still do DNA. What I'm saying, no, you say because he's poor or they are calling her name. I said it's not because of that one, because Imade Mama, look at what they said. And they still do DNA with Imade Mama. So there's no reason not to do DNA with this particular one.
So the truth, you see now, the truth of the matter is, okay, he has a story of denying his children. That is all it boils down to. He has it. And until they force him, then you come and accept them. But he has a precedence of continually denying the children and calling the mothers of those children all sorts of B names. That's not right. That is a bad child. He's very ill-mannered.
Yeah, for this man. They do too much. Yeah?
God, he has to do DNA. DNA is a must. You need to do a DNA. If like you don't do it 5 times, you don't do it so many times, let you just do this year for everybody.
Years ago, according to Kemi Omiloyo years ago, when that girl was born and the first DNA was done, Kemi said that DNA was the Wuru DNA.
No, the mother of the girl said it. He wrote it yesterday. I posted it yesterday.
The mother of the girl too came out and cried out and said that it was the Wuru DNA.
I've been trying to
what is the video talking about?
Let me say something. You see these mighty people then, when it comes to DNA, they always win. Remember what somebody was saying that is it Berry that said it? That no, it's the wife of
it's a Berry now. It's a Berry. Berry said it. That they want to go and do DNA with Pastor Okafor. He sent envelope and it came out negative.
That's not where I want to go. Where I want to go is when the wife said, one woman told her that he don't pay the mama, the oga for the lawyer. He said that's why he won the case. That's what they do. You see those people that they have money. When it comes to DNA and
no, that was not DNA. That was child custody. They were fighting for the child. He want to keep the child. He want to keep the child.
Now I'm trying to say how this mighty, how they roll, what they do to people that don't have money like them. That's why I said DNA, court case, you cannot win them except by the grace of God. Now this DNA that they want to do, once these mighty people say that they don't want to receive, they accept this child. If they do that, DNA is negative.
No, this one go be publicly because it's public case now.
Okay.
This one you go see, people will go drag her well. I don't know why they are supporting him anyway.
Drag them. But that child, I saw that child, was it 2 years ago or so? That child looked like Imade, just like what Auntie Lawyer said. But she's like...
It's the girl that want to look like Imade. Imade is looking like her. She's senior now. You see Imade look like her. Not Imade look like Imade.
Her mommy, because her mama's there. Her mama's there. Because they are carbon copy.
You go say Imade, you not use wrong language. You keep on saying look like Imade. Imade look like her.
Okay, they both look alike.
Imade look like her. Now, what do you want to talk?
I won't say they both look alike. So that we know.
Like where at Zada beg.
That's why I'm correcting you now. You keep on saying she look like Imade. She's the senior, so Imade look like her. Now, if you see no person, the person look like you, not be you look like the person. Because are you the first born?
Okay.
If I were David, from the onset, whether the baby is mine or not, I will come out playfully and say, I will do DNA, even if the baby is not mine, I will support you just because you have mentioned my name with a child. People will so love him. Then he cannot do DNA. Everybody will know that this baby is not his own, but look at how he has taken care of the child. For you to just outrightly be insulting them on this thing, it is not right. David, you have a name to protect. But when you go this way, you know the effect, people's passion when it comes to children. You know, you are an American, you live in America, you know how it is.
No, he has to do that here, and it's a must.
A child outright. You're supposed to first of all make sure the well-being of that child, pending when it is ruled out that that child is not yours.
Exactly.
It's not for you to be doing gra-gra. Look, you are a billionaire, David. So you have to behave like billionaires. You cannot be behaving like a trashy gutter pig when you are supposed to be a billionaire.
They will hear you. They will cut this your part now. They will cut this your partner. They'll go and give him. This thing, no, what if the man talking? You say I will be all over tomorrow. They'll cut it and be sharing it.
They let that boy trouble, eh? They will cut this one now. They won't drag Davido. That is your own, they will cut. So they will just see if they against you. Now they won't draw the guy come outside. That's what they do.
I'm telling you that as a billionaire, behave like a billionaire. Don't be dragging yourself in the mud. You need to grow up. You are young with the type of money you have, agreed. But when you find yourself in a situation, you have to adapt to that situation. You find yourself handling billions. So you have to put yourself in that situation. How much are you going to use in taking care of a child that will now become a big deal to you? Take care of that child because they have mentioned your name. Whether you own the child or not, then when you do DNA, do it in multiple places and tell the world that though I'm not the biological father of this child, but this child has identified with me as his father. So for that reason, I will take care of her. So what if this child is actually your blood? And then you now abandon her. And then later you find out that this child is actually your blood. How will you feel? How can you forgive yourself? How?
DNA is a must.
Accept first, and then later, if the opposite becomes the case, then you will know that you have tried your best. Don't drag yourself like this. It hurts me to see a whole Davido dragging himself in this stupid act.
Yes.
Be matured. You have to be matured. In fact, the father should step in. The father should take responsibility. This child has said, I'm an adeleke. For the child to even say, I'm an adeleke.
You see that name they bear for school. You see they bear the name of tomorrow. No concern.
Where are you, Deji? Where is Deji? Deji is Davido's father. Come out and accept this child. Whether it's your grandchild or not.
No, grandma, not be come out and accept. Grandma and do DNA now, not accept. Do DNA.
Eh?
DNA. No, I disagree. I disagree with that. It's DNA. You cannot also touch by force. No.
The DNA to rule it out.
Yes, DNA, but not accepting the charge. No. Me and the carry person, picking will not be my own. No. DNA. For me,
because
DNA is a
now,
must.
the child does not know any other parent except I am Davido's daughter.
You don't know Davido, now my mama go tell her. Now, all these women, except that I blame them. Because they only stay one place. They get confused sometimes, some women.
The mama has already made her own mistake. She has already made her own mistake. The child is growing up and looking like they are delicate. So, do the DNA. Help this child. Help the child.
Do DNA.
While you are doing DNA, the child needs help. Needs somebody to pat her back, her shoulders. Davido, you do a lot of charity. So, because of this child mother.
I beg, make I read this Davido sketch, this girl, make una see the Davido character, because a lot of you don't know this Davido. Let me read the exchange between Davido and the child. And some may argue that, oh, is the mother chatting. It doesn't matter. If a child is chatting to you and purporting as being a child, you don't respond in this manner. I'm just going to read it to you people. This is what she says. This is how she reached out to him. Auntie Ada, please forgive me, because I see a lot of people, they keep misjudging this Davido. She says, please, sir, consider a DNA test with me. God bless you. And with a love emoji and a smile. She came very politely. Before that, she sent a picture of her with a Happy New Year 2026. You understand? A very, like a smiley picture. His response immediately, first word will come out his mouth. Stop this nonsense. Keep playing. I will arrest your mother. Try this nonsense again. I am not your father. You guys effing? Still, he used the word. Okay? Are you guys effing insane? That's what he tells her. That's a threat. That is a threat right there. Just watch. He threatened a 12-year-old. Despite that, the child said, "Good evening, sir. This is Anu." He continued, you will see fire, you and your stupid mother. You keep playing around. That's his text.
He say he don't do DNA 5 times. According to Davido. He say you have done DNA 5 times.
Until I'm getting there, let me read all of his exchange with this
then
girl.
Go ahead, but don't use the insult language. Don't use the insult language because
your stupid mother.
Don't be using the stupid. Calm that side down. Calm all those sides down. Don't be using the stupid nonsense and all that. The cussing. So I can.
I'm reading the words that he said. Okay, but I'll kind of spell some of them. He says, my mom has nothing to do with my appeal to you. It is my only wish to establish my identity. I don't know if anybody has suffered identity crisis. I have. So I'm not going to say further than that. And I can feel her pain. And then he goes now in caps. He types, she's typing her grammar, her diction, everything is on point. But he's typing no punctuation, nothing, just to tell you how, anyways, that's just my commentary. He now goes in caps, meaning he's shouting, I am not your father. Go and find your father. This is the last time. I'm warning you. I have done 5 DNA tests. You're not mine. Please stop this nonsense before it gets messy. Last warning. He continues to threaten a girl. Then the girl replies, you said you have had 5 DNA tests with me. Can you show me, sir? Please don't be upset. There is no need to threaten my mom and arrest. And then he says, yes, I will show you.
Displayed maturity. This little child displayed maturity. Oh.
Davido saying go show him. He say go show him the 5 DNA. But my own advice is do new one. This is 2026. We have to do 2026 DNA. So that we can all rest.
Yeah.
Candy, are you done?
No, it's still there. He says, can you show me, please? Right? Please, sir. The hospitals were chosen by your mother. 3 were chosen by me. I think 3 hospitals were chosen by 2 hospitals were chosen by him, 3 by your mother, by him. All negative. You guys have been harassing me for years, and it has to stop. It's not fair on my actual kids. Please stop it. Don't worry, I'll publish it. So
that guy go feel bad for that word. So you should know that
my actual kids. You understand? Then tomorrow, he says I will publish them tomorrow and in the newspaper. Since January, no one leave me alone. Can you publish all 5, sir? He continues. He's typing in caps, and the girl is very respectful. He says, I am not your father. Yes, I will. Thank you, sir. Would you like to speak to my mom about the 5 tests? He says, I'll publish them in the newspaper. Then I will take your mom to court. She thinks it's a game. Just watch. She will go to jail. Then the girl responds, she told me only 1 test was done. Then he responds, 4 tests. Then she goes again, but you said 5. Then he says, then 1 test, 10 years. So when the girl was 10 years, he did another one. He did a 5th. You understand? You're not my child. We will publish everything tomorrow. And warn that your mother, last warning, you are not an Adeleke. I'm sorry. But I only met you in 20, because you remember he says they did 1 test when she was 10 years old. Now she's saying, but I only met you in 2014. So she doesn't, if they did a test for her in when she was 10, right? She's thinking, I would have known. Do you understand? So she's only saying, I only met you in 2014, which is when the mother claims they did the 1 and only test for her. Then this is where he now insults her. You are mad, this girl. I said I'm not your dad. Stop this Stop this SHIT. Auntie Ada.
Candy, if not true, so you don't do DNA with a child for 5 times, are you not going to get angry if not true? And they keep on pasting you. Now, question I ask you. I just ask you a question. If now you don't do DNA 5 times, if not true, you don't do DNA 5 times, and they keep on pasting you, are you not going to get angry? Now, question I ask you. I just answer the question. If not true, I said if it is true, you have done DNA 5 times with this particular person, and they keep on coming, are you not going to get angry?
No.
I will. No, if I've done DNA with you 5 times and you keep on coming, I'll get angry. I'll beg you to leave me alone.
No, the child is the one talking to you.
Then the way you talk to a child.
Yes. This is the child talking to you. You will not get angry. You say, okay, it seems your mom has not told you the truth, but I will tell you the truth. You will make her understand that
the best thing, Davido is just frustrated. The best thing, let them do on that DNA for everybody to see. 2026 DNA. I did not do. Let them do the real one.
We want a real DNA.
A real DNA. No, camera DNA. Video, everybody will be there. Everybody will be there.
I want to make her talk something. According to the papa now, he said you don't do 5 tests. If you have done 5 tests, and this lady is still coming out, knowing their delicate families, no. She's sure. She's 100% sure. That's why she's not backing up.
Unless, as Karimo Tokam, listen to me, Queen. Unless they swap the pikin for hospital. Maybe they swap the pikin for hospital. It's possible. If this woman, because not just Nigeria hospital. Yes, maybe na boy born, they give and girl. If this girl is very sure, say now only this man sleep with this month when I get belay for the past 13 years. Don't be shocked. Because I don't see woman we carry pikin will not be young for how many years. The character of the pikin, the pikin want to buy and I cannot go to DNA. Say no. This pikin different for all my children. What did I do you? If you do up, you do that, nothing they do to please this boy. This boy is not the terrorist. I will call the boy a name. Not be in family cannot go to DNA. Grandma. The father say that only that one. Now not be their own.
Yes, it happened.
5 children, only one. The husband and wife confused. Not be they can go back to the hospital, cut the matter. Not be small matter. Before they come find us, I may go born that day. They come begin to do DNA up and down. They pay the woman now for being that. Yes. The boy, look at they call Ziga. You get where they call Ziga, Agbero, tout. You don't know that criminal. I born that boy. That's who give the woman belly. Now those people they smoke Igbo, serious Igbo. Now I give the woman belly. Unfortunately, big man picky go born that day. The carry girl give boy, carry boy. I don't know why they careless like that for hospital. For Nigeria.
My point that why is it that all these people they say that they know them, they are popular, that they are misbehaving with their dead leg in their leg. Why are they not gathering themselves together? Does it mean that if your hand touches money that you become a mad person?
The thing they pay me, they disgrace the wife well. Belle everywhere. Belle everywhere.
This thing happened like 13 years ago. He was not married then, so there was no reason for him to deny the child. And he was too young. So they could have easily excused it as youthful exuberance. That happens.
So something is wrong because he never denied the rest like this. Something is wrong with this particular one. I want me to look at the thing go that side too. This particular one, something is wrong with the woman with him. Let me they tell you.
Why must something be wrong with the woman?
Both of them. Maybe they know that they see each other. We don't know.
Anyway, this matter, regardless of how they saw each other, DNA test is the answer.
Yes, now they must do DNA. No, I carried the program yesterday. I posted it and I have a go and check the comments. I write the video. If you go and check the comment on that video, you will see. That video is about 3,000 views now. I posted it yesterday. And my own opinion there is David, go and do DNA, 2026 DNA. Let's just settle this matter once and for all.
You know when I was saying
you know why
I was talking before you started talking. Let me talk. Sister, you know where my own is always different from what you are saying. When it comes to the mighty and pop, where DNA did, the mighty always win.
Exactly.
So when you are saying they should go and do DNA, this girl keep popping out, and the
I said they go to the guy. Doesn't mean they do DNA. So I keep on saying DNA. What is the solution? The solution is DNA, public DNA.
It's not. It's accepting the truth.
No, you cannot just tell him to accept. If you like, go to court. The judge will say, go and do DNA.
Are you telling Davido what to do? You think they don't know the right thing to do? Does not
that is the public advice. Go to the comment section and see. Everybody is still requesting for DNA.
The public can only talk for talking sake.
That's why everybody is talking. If you like it, listen. If you like, don't listen. That's my own opinion. My opinion is for you to go and do DNA. How can you say, let them do DNA abroad? All DNA is not fake.
So which DNA do you want it to do again? David, you should just accept reality and do the right thing. Tell David to do the right thing.
What is the right thing? What is the right thing? What is the right thing now? This is how you born me. If now you be judge now, this is how you born me. This is how you born me. What do you say? Let's do DNA. I'm not fed. We don't care to know. Let's do the public one now. That's what you should be advising.
According to the conversation that Candy read just now for us, he said it's only once. I be Candy. What did you talk for that this thing?
She said I only met you in 2014, which is when she was a year old when they claimed that they did the DNA, which is fake, right? That's the one. And the mother published the fake results today. The DNA that she purports was fake because there was an exchange of envelope. The mother has actually published that result today.
The mother said it. The mother said they exchanged envelope once with one DNA. So the rest saying no about those ones. That's what the mother said.
That's a version of the story.
The mother know what she's saying.
Let's put our submission. Let's go. I need to go now. Let's put submission.
Maybe she do the needful. They have done DNA.
My submission is that David go and do the needful. Do the needful. One, support the child, whether now you born or not. Support the child, and secondly, do a DNA to free the child's mind.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Queen said, make it not do DNA. Public DNA.
He will do a DNA.
He must do a DNA. There's no way he go to carry picking without DNA. This one now we go witness and the public is involved.
Don't do DNA
Before the public was not involved. No, the public was not involved, and the child was not aware. The child never gets sense. Now the girl don't get sense. Yes.
Awareness of the child. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The DNA should be done, not just by him selecting the place alone. It should be done at the American embassy.
Simple.
Because Davido is an American.
That's the only way.
It is not going to be in all these Wumi hospitals. No. It has to be in American hospital, an American laboratory. Davido, you have enough money. There are a lot of labs. That Quest Lab, United Lab, you can pay here in the US. They go to Nigeria, obtain the child's specimen.
It's a must.
And then
Davido must do it. It's a must for the girl. Not say, don't just tell him to carry the child. No. If you like carry the child, the girl might go see the doubt. So you have to do DNA for that young girl. It's a must.
But be kind to this child. My advice for David is that be kind to this child. Just be kind to her. She has identified with you. Whether you born her, you not born her, be kind to her. It's not her fault. It is the mother's fault. It's not your fault. It's not her fault. So don't blame her for the confused state she finds herself now. Please have mercy on this child. You have children, and you wouldn't want your children to be treated badly. Do it. Don't just do it for once. Not be pride. Not be bad thing. If the child is for you, fine. If the child is not for you, fine.
But do it.
Do what is
that
right.
girl need it. That girl said what would I do before? It's not her business. She wants her own now to be done. That's what the girl said.
California Mama, thank you for those words. Because fight will not bring anything good. You are talking to him as a mother, because there are certain at times when issues arise like this, it's not have to be fight, trouble, quarrel, bringing, dragging that will solve problem. There are other way of trying to pass message to people.
Exactly.
That people to understand. Just like you are talking out of pain and all that, just for a solution to come. It is just like what you said, the mistake have been made, and it's not the fault of this child. It may be overwhelmed. Davido may be overwhelmed. Let's forget, because you know when you have grudges over somebody, if the person, you hear that the person do one little thing that somebody overlook, you start getting angry. Now this one, this will start abusing. No, you didn't go that route. I'm really happy. Yes, you come down, talk to him. Take the child. At least do what. How much is it going to cost him? But let him go and do DNA for this.
He must do him. It's a
and
must.
do it openly, so that you will know that the hand is clean, that of truth, or whatever the case may be, at least. Because if you say not my child, do it now so that everybody will now see it.
In 2026.
Good name.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for those words. I appreciate it.
Hello. You know why? You know why his name is always on the internet? Because he was involved with Mohbad. Mohbad's spirit is fetching them out in their own ways only. Mohbad's spirit is
Okay, I'm rounding up now. Candy, are you
going
to comment, please?
Mohbad will continue
I want to
disgracing
talk
all of them.
about Otodike before you rather let her finish.
Mohbad's spirit will continue hunting of them for him transferring money immediately. This is what Mohbad is doing. They will continue dragging that guy, even though he's jumping like a frog all the time. As he's jumping, another frog will jump upon him.
Let me say my own this thing. You see, we are treating this issue as if it's a sentimental issue. This is a legal issue on one hand, okay? Because when you father a child, you're responsible for that child. So people appealing to him, please, it's as if he's doing the girl a favor. His child is suffering from, yes, there is the emotional side of it. She's suffering from identity crisis. And it is going to cause her a lot of, she's already traumatized, okay, from the moment you were born to be rejected and so publicly rejected. And then having to watch your other siblings being dotted up, okay, on the internet. There is no level of pain that I can describe for this young girl. The worst thing a child should ever feel is rejection. This child has been publicly rejected. Not only that, they keep ridiculing her, ridiculing the mother, calling her all sorts of names. Every story in the book that David has used to describe this situation, nobody is really listening to her side of the story. Or let's put it this way, fewer people are listening to her own version of the story. They only know David's version, and that's fine. But then let me come back where I said it is not even an emotional thing. It's a legal thing, because if you father a child, especially as an American, okay, there are laws in place that will compel you take responsibility. But I don't think that this child or the mom, this is my own personal opinion, I don't think that they are even after him so much for
money.
I mean, like now, to be responsible, because she seems to be well taken care of. So I don't think it's the money or anything like that. I just think it is for her own identity, to establish an identity and to remove this bad reputation that surrounds them. You know, I think that is one thing that they are just trying to clear up. But beyond that, David is compelled by American law. He's not even doing her a favor. If he doesn't do it, they can easily charge him to court. And if they charge him to court, it will be worse for him. It's bad PR for him. You understand? And then you have to pay back child support. They're not going to ask him. They're going to cut it from his paycheck. See, the other people, he's trying to walk over this woman because he thinks, oh, she doesn't have somebody to stand up for her, or, you know, she doesn't have means or anything like that. The other one that he accepted in the UK is because that child is in the UK and he knows the consequences of that. He could not do that to the other one in the US. He cannot even deny those ones. There are consequences for that. And then the one in Nigeria, the firstborn, she also comes from a reputable family. So they were able to fight that. But this woman, he thinks he can walk over her. Then she's going to tell him that, no, you can't just do that and destroy my reputation for that matter. She's going to, if she sues this boy, she will get a lot of money. So I'm not going to pity him. I'm going to tell the woman that go all the way. If you know that he's the father of your child, do not show him any mercy. This 2026, I'm not giving mercy for nobody, including that dons. Yeah.
No, do it for anybody. We're not doing it for anybody. It's 2026.
Yeah, no mercy. Because you cannot continue to. I know that bad women out there, but not every woman. We have to give merit to and listen to people. Take the time to listen to every case before we draw a conclusion. Not that everybody just listens to his side because he is a celebrity. Are there girls who throw themselves as celebrity? Yes. We are not disputing that. There are many of them who do it. We just had the case of Doris. We discussed it here. But there's also a flip side. Maybe she did sleep with him because she felt he was a celebrity. But let's rewind the clock when this thing happened. He was not as known then as he is now. So, yes, she may have been, I don't know, the fact that yes, he was already making music and all of that, but he wasn't that as popular as he is now. So if she slept with him, it wasn't like, okay, groupie or anything like that. She wasn't that. So I think that we should look at this situation a little bit differently. Honestly, and she has a case. If this child truly is his, it seems like she's very sure that it is his child. So he's the one who has everything to lose. Instead of him coming on the internet and doing gra. He should not do that. He should go before they take him to court. They can force him to court, and he's going to pay. That child support 13 years is not ching. Because if that child is his, it means she herself is an American citizen, despite the fact she lives in Nigeria. So the American law will apply because David is an American citizen. So what is it? Why are they appealing to his conscience? Or they're not doing. The woman is actually trying to do him a favor by approaching him. Even the child, instead of him to take it out of social media, he's then insulting her, insulting the mother. On top of that, defaming them. What nonsense! He should grow up.
He should grow up. That is what I'm just asking him to do. Grow up, David. This is one of the prices you have to pay for not zipping up and for being popular. Because, you see, Sunny Ade has very many children that is accountable. He has accepted all of them. He's not doing any guarded DNA even. You see, popular people, they usually have many children. So, you having a child, and the child coming to identify with you, it's nothing bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Just go do your DNA, but DNA or no DNA does not mean you cannot support the child. That's where I stand. Support and do your DNA. And just be kind to the child. Don't bully her. Don't threaten her. Don't make her feel afraid. For who? Whether you like it or not, this child is going to grow. And if you don't accept this child, and this child is yours, don't be surprised. Incest will happen among your children. If this child is yours, and you are denying, God has a way of punishing people that did something like this. Incest will come up. The child's children or along somewhere, something will cross over, you will experience incest, which is one of the greatest cause in the Bible. So just be wise. Don't take counsel from people that are also blind. See, look at what is her name? Ashana now. Ashana. Product of incest. See how disastrous she has become. Is that what you want for your family, David? Just be careful and make sure you find out whether this child is actually yours. If the child is yours, good, celebrate it. I have one uncle not long ago who dated a woman long ago. The woman never told him that she was pregnant. Never. And the dating was only one night stand. Not, I wouldn't even call it dating. They just had a one night stand. He has forgotten. They have all forgotten. All of a sudden, they called him that this one woman brought a child, though. They said the child is yours, so he was wondering, where did I meet one woman that will bring a child for me? You see, he had 3 boys. He didn't have a girl. So when they called him, he said, well, in our culture, we don't reject children. Let us take her to American Embassy. We will do the DNA. And they took her there. They did the DNA. It positive. And he celebrated it. He had to throw party. He threw a party. Yes, he threw a party. From nowhere, a child was just given to him as free. He threw a party. And that is his first child. The child he petitioned for the girl. They brought her here. She's here now. She's in school. That is how a normal human being would behave. Not for you to be bullying the child and threatening hell. No. Now the child, you have done 5 DNA. Agree, we are not doubting you. Now the child is not aware of all those DNA. At this point, the child does not even trust her mother. She wants to know, is it really true or is it not true, so that she can have her mind to rest. There's nothing wrong if somebody doesn't even know who the father. Because all this expense donation they are donating now, do they know their father? So do it, just be nice to the girl, do the test, and then let her know that blame your mom. Oh, she can also go and look for another person she may have slept with that period, if that child is not yours. But because the child has identified with you, David, be kind to the girl. Be nice to her. A child does not necessarily have to be yours before you take care of the child. People adopt, people take children from anywhere. Look at Flavor now. Flavor not the one that took that blind boy and he's taking care of the boy now. So be kind. Don't bully the girl. That's my own take. If my son comes today, one girl bring one picking come. Now you born her. Okay, no problem. We will do the DNA. But before then, be taking care of the child. I will give you something. Until we do that DNA. After we do the DNA, I say that child is not my child. Occasionally, I will still give you something. So that child will not go the wrong way, will not be abandoned. Because before you brought this child to me, it shows that you don't even know who you had the child for. But David, do the DNA, please. Do it in a reputable, in an American lab. So that you yourself will be convinced that, yes, this is not my blood. Or if it is Nigeria, you did all those your DNA. Now, why you? In Nigeria DNA, I don't trust them. So do it in a higher place. Either you go do it in the same lab where you did your own, the UK own, or in the same lab where they did the American girls own. Then you will know that yes, your blood is not somewhere abandoned.
Grandma, in America there, people go to jail for child support and back child support. I hope he knows that.
Oh,
So
yes.
All this thing he's doing on the internet, people are telling him his fans are there, clapping for him and all of that. They don't know what is coming for that boy. The woman is very, very certain that she has, and until it is proven otherwise, he has everything to lose. She doesn't.
That's why I'm saying he should be wise, because little thing, they will pull you down in America. Little thing. And don't be surprised, many agencies will be looking after it now. Will be looking into it. Before you know it, they will do. She should just pray that nothing happens to that girl. Because if anything happens to her, David, it's your neck. Just pray that nothing happens to her.
We are stretching her in the chat.
They will go and do. They will do. People are looking into it. You think it's a joke? Maybe you think it's Nigeria. It's a joke. No, this one has. You see, T-Pain are going to pay 10 million to lie to get a lobbyist. You will soon start paying that 9 million for lobbyists too, for these picking heads. Don't take it as a joke. That's my advice for you.
Okay. That brings me to conclusion that since the American embassy is there and there's hospital where they do different tests, well, why can't Mohbad and family and Black Widow go down and do this DNA?
Thank you, Auntie.
Instead of traveling to abroad, abroad is already in Nigeria.
No, in the American embassy, they will not do, except if you are traveling. But they are not American citizens, and they are not in immigration screening. So they will not do it for them like that. They will not. But there are a lot of labs, whether in the America, whether in the Europe, whether anywhere, that can take the specimen and send it there. No lab will want to use their reputation in abroad. Their reputation is very strong to them. And because they know one little case can drop them down and they will close that lab. Didn't you see how Pennsylvania was shaking? The lab in Pennsylvania, they were shaking then when this Mohbad thing was happening. They had to come out and explain in details what really happened. That they were not the one that collected the specimen. The specimen was brought by this man from Nigeria. So, and he has a lab there. So it's like a third party specimen. So that is how it is. For this reason, David has to be very, very wise. And I wonder why the father is not guiding him. He should not behave like this now.
I think he was typing in a euphoria because he's always in a drug-induced state. The way he was typing it, like he was high or something. But that still doesn't mean he's very rude. He's very, very rude, that boy. And he's not a nice person.
Come out. This whole DNA matter. If he had handled it very well, because he's a public figure. He should have handled this thing very well. And with that text message, oh my God, I just wonder what that girl will be passing through right now. She'll be thinking alive. She'll be crying.
A 12-year-old queen. Mind you, she's not yet 13. That girl is only 12. She's only 12.
Ah, God.
And according to the stories, her mom said that they've been bullying her since she was 6 because, she'll be happy. Every young child will be happy to say, hey, my father is, you understand, an artist. But they don't recognize her publicly. You see, from a young age, this child has been rejected. I don't know if anybody understands the spirit of rejection.
Before he now accepted that she was so happy. But after the record, she go, now so did they do. Oh.
It can mess up a child, mess her up, like really, really badly. And then her own is so publicly done. You understand? There are many men who deny children, but it's not in a public manner like this, child.
But one is that we don't should know better now. This shouldn't be on social media. There's a way you will handle this thing. Just like what Grandma is saying. There's a way you will handle it. Even if you don't want to accept. There's a way you will do it for this girl and that daughter and that girl. No, now. We should have human feelings sometimes. You think that woman is mad that she just be coming out every time to be asking for DNA? Is it money?
And Queen, have you ever, sorry to cut you, have you ever seen when the tortoise story, finishing the story once upon a time? Have you ever seen it? The tortoise never finished.
Auntie, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm with you. Very good point there.
Once upon a time, there was a name.
Every time, that's also a name they come out.
All the time.
That tells you a lot.
Don't forget, tortoise story and like the always full up.
You went to go and borrow clothes to go and you want to show off. You want to be the best dresser. At the end of the wedding, what happened? The people that he collected those outfits from, they said, "Give me my shoe."
You mean tortoise?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me my pepper. Give me my wing. You forget that one where they go to meeting. Tortoise say, when we get there, they ask us for our name. His own name is all of us. When they say all of us, now him the all of us, now he shop on the whole food. All of them collect their roof. They flew back. He fall down, back break. Tortoise, they ever talk through.
You see this Davido and the baby's case, people should not even compare it to Mohbad's own case. Because this girl did not do any harm to David. So they are two different things. The Mohbad's own case is that even Mohbad, you think if it is Mohbad, one person carry the picking come. Even if it's not his baby, he will take care of the baby. That's how good his heart is.
Is that not what he did with before he got
That's what he did with Liam. So he will take care for that child. Instead of people always be denying, now you have a
from the beginning he knew.
He knew.
The little boy he wanted to run away for his life before he was caught and fight.
Grandma, have you seen a copy of that DNA test? I want to send it to you so that you can tell me what it means. Because there's a part that says match it, but it doesn't really give you, it just says 12, 17. Like it gives some numbers. I don't know what they mean. And then you say match yes. Then others you say no. You understand? Yeah. So maybe you know this.
Candy, except if the village is a twin, maybe they don't know. You can carry the other twin DNA can show. Have you guys heard about that?
No, there are some that say no, but you just have to know the code, right? It's not everything that says yes. There are some things that say yes, and there are some that say no. So without really having knowledge of how DNA is done, you understand? I wouldn't know because, and then it's only kind of partial. It's not like the full-blown thing. So the report has been curved. You can't really see the full-blown report, but I'm going to send it to Grandma.
He should go to the lab where he's in the hospital where he did it before. They will give him the new result. Why will he be posting the one that is not legible?
No, he's not the one who even posted it. That's the thing. He did not post any 5 tests. This test is the one the girl's mother posted for the only test that was done, because the mother insists that only one test was done and that test was falsified. That is her claim.
Because I heard that the test was falsified. Yes, I heard it then.
That is her claim. Then last year, his own manager, David's manager, when this child came again last year, it's like it's always every January this thing comes up, right? I don't know whether this is something that God is doing. I don't know. Last year, January, the child came up again, you understand? Because it looks like from time to time she tries to reach out to him, right? Trying to establish that connection, like you said. When the thing came out last year, around January again, then it was his lawyer that came and told the girl and insulted the girl and her mom and told them that 2 DNA tests were done. And that both were negative. So the mother says 1 test was done in 2014 when the child was 1, and that envelopes changed hands. And she believes that because, you understand?
Yeah.
Then the lawyer comes and says 2 tests were conducted. This is just last year, not David himself, but his own lawyer. When she came to refute the claim, when the girl reached out again, he said no, 2 tests were done and both were negative, right? That they should stop this nonsense again, warning them and insulting them. Now the girl reaches out again a year later to him directly, and now he says 5 tests were done, and he'll publish the results of the test today. Okay, and then he says the 5 tests that were conducted, right? The mother chose 3 hospitals, and he chose 2 hospitals. Then later he said 4 inside the text. Then the child said, but you just said there were 5. Then he said one of the tests was done when the girl was 10 years old. And the girl said, I don't recall seeing you. I've only met you once, which was 2014, which she will not even remember because that's the story, right? That her mom told her. You met him the only time was when they went to draw your blood. And the mother claims that test that was done, which was falsified, okay, according to her, it was a blood test. You understand? So there are 3 versions. The mother's version, she insists from day one that it was 1 test. His lawyer came and said 2 tests. Now, that's in 2025, which was just last year. Now he is saying it's 5 tests. And you published the results today. He did not publish them. So the woman came to counter because after he insulted the lady, that's why she now came and published the one that she has been claiming is a falsified one. Is the one I want to send to you.
Really, it was so he has it was really, because there's no way DNA test will come and say give half. Now, what this lady can do, the mother of this child, if you are really sure Davido is the father of the child, go to the embassy.
That's what she has said. That's what she has said. She said she's going to file a form something. I can't remember the name. I read the story now. She's going to file. She said she's out of the country right now. She's in business. When she gets back, she's going straight to the American embassy and she's going to file that form because she's had enough.
She will file it from the homeland. When she files it, they will compare David to go do the test. Then when the result comes out and is positive, then she sues that hospital that did that initial test. I'm telling you, they are going to make this guy a billionaire. She will sue that hospital and the hospital she will demand that the hospital be closed down. Human rights activists, you should be ready for a big case so that we can get rid of all falsified hospitals from the society. And then David will not only pay for child support of the 13 years, she will pay for damages for emotional torture she has caused the family of this woman, the child herself, and David will pay from out of his nose. Let me be joking. And he will now see NGOs in America that will take this case up. They will take it up and they will bring him down. That's why I'm advising him. Be wise. Be wise. America does not give a damn of your money. They don't. If they want to bring you down, they pull you down. You saw what is happening to Diddy. You saw what happened to what is his name? The R&B singer. So many people, even what is that guy's name? The presidential candidate of France then that one young lady brought down. So don't take this as a joke, David. You better go do a read DNA before you start making mouth and threatening hell. You forgot where you came from.
Actually, Grandma, sorry, I just read a part of the test now. I just saw a better thing. Probability of paternity 0%, okay? But then this is a note that goes down. The probability of paternity calculation assumes a prior probability of 50%, thus making 2 assumptions, namely, 1, the biological father is either the alleged father, which they named him there, the putative father, they put his name there, okay? 2, or someone who is entirely unrelated. So how are they having probability 0%?
How are they having that type of result?
Hey, Grandma, you go take and read that now. You go analyze that for us, I beg.
How are they having that type of result?
That's all we ought to go out.
So that result now is already inconclusive. Okay, since they cannot get a conclusive result from Nigeria hospital, then they take it to another country. That is just it. You cannot get a conclusive result.
They should not trust any hospital in Nigeria. They will buy them. They will buy them.
So inconclusive, because Nigeria now don't come to inconclusive hospital and land.
Inconclusive results of everything.
Inconclusive.
Not only the hospital, not even the presidential election inconclusive.
Inconclusive. And now they are going to go lobby people with $9 million for inconclusive.
Easy result.
Yeah. Drama, what do you have for money for Nigeria? That's why I just say money.
You don't know what the apple is. You never know what the apple is. You see the team that came to Nigeria to come investigate that President Trump sent to Nigeria to investigate the Christian genocide. Mm-hmm. Then Biafra group, they have been lobbying too that everything that the Christian group said is true. The Biafran group have been lobbying to have their own country, which everybody knows that these people want to leave Nigeria. And they have been lobbying Congress and they have been paying 66 million.
Jesus.
Yes. Then, when T-Pain now saw that the Congress is listening to the Biafran group, they know that Christians are being persecuted. They know that the Igbos are being sidelined in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, what then happens? T-Pain sent his group, headed by Fulani man, Nuru Ribadu, to go counter that lobbyist. So they now paid, I think, some billions. So they now paid above 100 times what the Biafra group has been paying lobbyists to help them have Congress listen to their own plights. They are doing their own thing, for Congress to listen to them, because they want to secede from Nigeria, like every other secession group. T-Pain, instead of using the money to go bring people in IDP and put them back to their original place, settle them, rebuild their communities for them, he carried our billions to go pay American lobbyists, to go lobby Congress, to say there's no Christian genocide. Unfortunately for him, the evangelicals, they were the people that voted Trump in. So, and they are the people fighting tooth and nail to make sure those Fulani terrorists are dealt with, and they must leave the land of the people they have taken over their lands. That is where that's what people are asking him now. I thought people said there's no Christian genocide. So why are you now going to pay lobbyists to go lobby Congress to say, please hide it to Christian genocide? Please to let them deceive them that there's no Christian genocide. That is what is going on now in Nigeria. That if you see what most Congress members are talking about Nigeria present government, and they have given T-Pain that if he's coming for re-election, it must never be Muslim tickets. So there is war in their camp. So reading this time, you get as a deal. Because if they read this time,
Nigeria Otilo. Nigeria
Otilo.
Because they make it
time. So
I said, we go lost. You don't go hear the whistle of a master. Now, so this politician for Nigeria.
I'm just hoping that all to do a group, they should also join now and lobby too, so that anybody that want to join Fulani Republic, very free to go join Fulani Republic. They
won't come out at all costs too now.
They won't come out. This is an best opportunity for them now. As Biafra is doing their own, Adura is doing their own, the middle veterans, the TV people, the Nupe people, they are doing their own, so that they want to peace in Nigeria, make them peace system.
Wow.
Hey, people, did you see Kogi? Kogi, the whole town, nobody is in the town again.
Oh my God.
I said they have taken Fulani herdsmen and terrorists. They have driven the people away. Buy the ones where they want to buy. See big buildings. No single person in the full town. No single person. And yet,
now you go pay money to counter what the Igbos do. Whatever the Igbos are doing, they're not doing for Igbos alone. That big money they pay, it's only the Igbos that need to give freedom to everybody. Not only them.
Instead, they went and started paying money to counter the Igbos. Okay, there to be a referendum. Let everybody now vote where they want to belong. See, the Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working. It has never worked, and it will never work. So let them tell people, where do you want to belong? If you want to join Fulani Republic, go and join. If you want to join Middle Belt to if you want to join TV, the only people that I really pity for in the whole of this thing, if Nigeria really want to separate now, because the South knows where they came from. It is the Hausa people. Because Fulani has infiltrated all Hausa lands and taken it over.
Right.
So how can Hausa live with this type of barbarians? In the 19th century, 18 something, when Usman Fodio came, Usman Fodio was the person who came. Hausa people gave him sweet landing. They gave him everything. He was a teacher, and he was also doing voodoo with doing all this like Afa. So the Hausa people carried him to say, come and start teaching our children. It's not that he was the one that brought Islam to Nigeria. No, he wasn't the one. Islam has been in Nigeria. Because we had all those Songhai Empire. We have other empires before Usman Dafodio crazy come from only God knows where. Then he now came, started brainwashing the children. Brainwash the children against their kings. Only Hausa people carry their own hand, buy all their kings. Then they now replace them with Fulani emirs. Since then, now they date it today. Since then.
Auntie Ada, I have some very interesting thumbnails for your this thing tomorrow. I'm doing research for you, Auntie Ada. I'm sending you some very check that your email you sent to me, Auntie Ada. I'm sending you some thumbnails for your next video. You will understand when you see them. Sorry, Grandma, continue. I just wanted Auntie Ada to hear.
So then, if you know what happened, why the Fulanis really want to finish all the TV people and other tribes in Nigeria, is because they have always been nomads. They don't have a place of their own. So they are looking for a place to come take over. And they now see that, okay, they have gotten so much influence in Nigeria. So they want to take over Nigeria. Because anywhere they go, they drive them away. But they have forgotten that even the Bible says that they will roam about and roam about until the end of time. Wherever they go, we turn deserts. It's a curse on them. When Osman Dan Fodio carried his jihad, he now declared jihad. Find so many Hausa people that they didn't have any option than to surrender to him. He replaced all their kings with emirs, Fulani kings. After he finished doing that, he moved to Borno area. He wanted to go there, but the Kanuris were too strong for him. They chased him back. And then he now moved southward to the TV area. The TV people are the people you find today from southern Kaduna, mainly in Plateau and Benue. So this time now, he has brought back the jihad, headed by Gumi. Gumi's father did a type of jihad before he died. Then this Gumi now came, supporting all this, brought in so many of the Fulani terrorists to start buying all the TV people. Because it was the TV people that shot arrow, the arrow that died Usman Dan Fodio. So that now they now see it now that it is their chance. Since they now have a government that backs them, it is time for them to buy all the TV people. That is why they are going from one place to another. And it was the TV people that prevented Usman Dafodio from coming to the South. So that is why everybody, all Southerners, supposed to join TV people to resist these Fulani people. Look at now, they are in Ondo. That's why I told Amoteku, if you will catch them, no need of bringing them, because the Nigerian government will release them. No need. Anywhere on a catch them, on apply them there. So that will prevent other people, they will save other people. Just 3 days ago, they caught in Dangote trailer some that were coming to Ogun State. They caught them.
Yes, I saw it. They were shouting. They stopped them on the road in Akure. There were a lot of them.
A lot of them. A lot of them.
They're not going to stay one place.
No, they're not still.
They want to take the own and do what?
The thing is, they don't even want to stay with people that own the land in peace.
Yeah, they want to drive them away and occupy.
They want to buy the people.
plenty.
They want to buy the people, the original owners of the land, who now won't buy them. What did they do to you people?
Candy,
Yes.
Go to wicked doctor minister, don't they do live stream, they play for people.
I don't tell Tonto she has one assignment. And until she does that, her
theological school when you call the preach for people. When?
Group,
Queen, what can I tell you now? That day at the top, I call his pastor for I said that man is Sakamaje. These people don't want to hear. They will not hear what. What to your repentance is not complete. Stop fooling yourself.
Who doesn't know the year? I said Instagram, which day was it 3 days ago? When they carried this thing to the gate, something come outside. I laugh. I laugh. Even Mimi Chima, when they always they face them, Mr. Justin and everything. He said, he not tell me, I said, this woman, na Jezebel. He don't start, oh. He said, they don't start. See, they don't start. Now, so they
now rebranding she do. She just rebranded. You see how you came here 2 takes time rebranding. Now rebranding that she did do.
So people that can tell you by nature.
Oh, Auntie, there are lots of people who believe on that platform, because you know that she's on the biggest platform now in Nigeria. Because now that's the rain now.
That's what's the rain now.
Yes, so a lot of people will believe her. Forget it. Many people believe her.
That's when they start. They will go where they will be accepted. Then from there, they will start recruiting, and before you know, they don't spread like wildfire.
Some people will come out and be giving testimony.
See the way you do the man,
exactly.
Hey, okay, with the nails, that's why they call that Jezebel. Go and look at that picture. Mona, go see that thing. I say, are you kidding me? Yeah, I say, I say, are you kidding me?
That's how Eukarya was doing now. Is that not how Eukarya was doing? Or maybe she does it.
I know people they look at my pastor. I don't know why some people they look at my pastor. Me, I know see. I never for one day see Eukarya as whether I even give a life to Christ. I think they see him as the old Eukarya. In case some people say if they're born again, if they're in the world before they're born again, you can't. If you see them from head to toe, you go know.
They're not born anything. They're not born any again. They're not even born before. No talk of again.
If you see the one they say, give their life to Christ, when they don't born again. If you have that spirit of them, if you see them, you go know. But you see that you carry your own, it be as if you come was past when they hacked those days, when it can be born again. Because when she come outside, they talk like that, like this, I feel the wonder. I say, what did they push this woman when they talk?
Now people they believe them now. People they believe them.
There's something that is inside of these people when they are talking. When you
there's
see,
there's nothing inside them. They are just psyching the people. Nothing inside them.
See, when I meet something inside them talking, it's not the spirit of God. I know what I'm saying.
They are acting now. They are actresses. They are acting.
You know that the demon that is responsible for that action is in charge at that moment.
If you look at them, it is the way they behave on the telly, on the screen when they are acting. That is how they behave when they are preaching. Eukarya is a very good actress that has that.
Hey, I know say there's a transmission. It's when they born like it's supposed to transmit from this thing to holy. But for well, in your transmission,
when the thing is happening, if you tell our people, they don't believe. If you tell our people, they will say, no, don't talk like that. So, everybody go keep quiet.
You know, the issue with, unlike the Eukarya, as Queen is saying, where a lot of people do not believe her, the problem is Tonto, on the other hand, many people believing her because she did transform. They said that she removed, the testimony, even her dressing, and then her testimony that she came about, her lifestyle, and all. So a lot of people, and then not to talk of the fact that she's on the largest platform. I think that is the largest global Christian, and I'm using it in quotes, platform right now. It is the largest.
Jerry Ezra,
yes. When it comes to online.
Yeah, but that is online is where the presence is now, Queen. Now for them money now.
Yes.
He's number one streamer, and I don't even think like the likes of the Kenneth Copeland and those people even match again, because who the other one?
Nobody number one. Now him.
Yeah.
Now Jerry Ezra be number one for online.
Now him.
Yeah. He stopped all of them. He toppled all of them. Even I don't think any American preacher get to his level. I don't even think so. Because there was this American guy that used to be Beyonce's dancer, and he also became very, very famous. I can't even remember his name. Todd something. What's his name? Something to Mike. Is it Michael Todd? Or something. Mike, either Mike Todd or Michael Todd. He was very popular. And then all these, the one where Justin Bieber used to go until the scandal came out, there was that church too. So all of them they've pretty much just, their reputation is in the ground. So this guy, his own platform is really big. He has toppled all of them. So that is the problem with this whole Tonto thing, because many people are going to believe. If people listen to that place or auntie, when I went to Maryland the other time, one of my friend's mom was like, "Oh, I have to go and pray." I say, God of mercy, these people. So it's not only in Nigeria. They're listening to them everywhere. Nigeria, let me say, it's not only in Africa. Let me put it that way. Because we tend to believe that, Africans are... No, that people abroad are listening to these people. Shay, is it not just is it yesterday or 2 days ago they said this Okafor's church in Toronto had been shut down. So people were still... With all this Canada was coming out, people were in that man's church in Toronto. Can you believe it?
They shut it down, no?
Yeah, but they had to forcefully shut it down because people have still gone. It looks like they shut it down forcefully.
They shut it down forcefully because people were still there. They were saying that you cannot come here. You cannot come and take us pictures. You cannot come. And it's against, one even said, there was one grammar, he spoke that it's against human consumption or something for somebody to come to take them pictures, videos without their consent. Because they were doing that rubbish in the Toronto church. Then some guy went there and said, no. Prince Okafor is being charged right now with all the atrocities. And you guys are here still preaching in his church. You're supposed to be ashamed of yourself. That guy tried though. The guy went ahead and made sure they shut that church down. Anytime Chris Okate...
I think this is what they should be doing to all of these people. And they have branches everywhere. Yes, he has branches in other places. He would.
That is what they should be doing to all of them. Because we kept quiet for too long. And when you talk, people said, you are jealous. You have evil spirits.
Pass that one. Tonto, anyways, since they told me about you, you see, I'm coming back for you full force. My instincts are always kind of on point. I don't want to pat myself on my back, but I have some very strong instincts about people. For a moment, I let you be Tonto because I'm like, okay, let me see. But I've called you Jezebel from the beginning. Hey God, you and that whore, the other whore of Babylon over there. I was saying that. Shepeteri, yeah. I don't change her name to the whore of Babylon. 304 extraordinaire. Now she be that head girl of Ashana Association. So, Tonto, coming back to you, because now you're masquerading as a preacher. My sister, let me tell you, first of all, the altar you're preaching on, anyway, there's question mark over there. Secondly, if you're really sincere, okay, instead of you doing all this, your sakamachi, go and sit down. Sit down in your room and speak to God and ask him to reveal himself to you truly. Ask him what you should be doing in this season, because if you ask me, I don't think you should be doing what you're doing. There is one thing that will prove your repentance, and this is Mohbad's case, Tonto. I'm going to stay on it. It is Mohbad's case. And until you prove that, everything else, because God, the Father, my Father is aggrieved with the time of this his son. It grieved him. And he'll be very pleased with anyone that does the right thing when it concerns this boy. And you were right in the middle of it. You inserted yourself so much so that now we'll go find coffin for this boy. And you were videotaping yourself, showing us. Because at the time, people thought you were going to pat you on your back. Now, almost 3 years going into the matter, you are doing sakamaji. You better watch out, too. Because this 2026, I'm telling you people, this 2026 is not going to be easy with anybody. So I say all of this to say, Tonto, by the time you're coming to preach again, make sure you're preaching about justice for Mohbad. Okay? And make sure you confess everything you know about justice for Mohbad, because it will not be easy on anybody this 2026. In the meantime, I'll go and look for that video Queen is telling me, because I need to watch you in action. Then I will know what else to say when next I'm making my commentary. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The Mami Water Kingdom. People don't need to be hiding and be going there again. So it's like they
I know,
into the system. So they are not coming through Christ, through church.
Yeah,
to that people.
That's it.
To that kingdom. So that is why you see now that the world at large today, may God have mercy on us. Satan is the one ruling. Satan is the one ruling. They are using those Mami Water power. Let's leave diabolical to Mami Water spirit, Mami Water power to inject it all the way. You see the way women go out going wire.
Doctors, now know what the pastors are using now.
That is, they are using it to gather people. Yeah, they are using that one, but they are using that Mami Water power to gather people to themselves. That is what is destroying the world. Because if you look around today, see young boys, see young girls, everybody is after money. Only nobody is pursuing them. Look at your people. You see this one big houses. When you go and look, a boy of 20 years, 25 years, where did they get the money from now? Look at the other guy. There's a fashion designer, Taylor. Where did he get that kind of money for? To that, I'm asking myself. Is that money?
Auntie, which fashion designer is that, Auntie?
In Abuja, my neighbor, sorry to cut it off, my dear. My neighbor in Nigeria, if you see the mansion that the son built there, the boy is 18 years plus, where I bought 3 lands. The 4th one is him that bought it. Go and see the building that boy built there. But before the mansion was roof, the boy has died. Next, what happened? Fire caught into that house. Nobody know how fire went into the property. As we are talking now, I can send you the video so that you see it.
Tododite is an agent from the married kingdom.
Yes.
So everything they want to do to win their own, so to gather their own people, that's what they are doing. And you see,
she confessed. She never confessed. Yeah, people don't rush. They go listen to her. If she says she don't repent, we want to see her confession and her prosecution.
They are using it to win people now.
When they open the kingdom of Ishimili, the
That
church.
is the trick now. That is the trick there now.
When they bring it down to Capo, then Satan is raising Tonto.
Yes. Because they now see that everybody, they are looking for every way to see that they gather their own people. And there are people out there. If you go to the church today, the church is not even safe anymore because of the kind of atrocity going on in the church. The pastor is no more pastor. So who is going to lay on somebody when the pastor already is the head of the atrocity? So the money water people, they are kind of succeeding in their own way of gathering people and winning souls. You see young girls decided to hook up a prostitution before. They say prostitution not be, shall not be work. Today now, they hopefully normalize as prostitute as a normal
celebrating them. Celebrating them.
After all, they are using their body to work.
Yes, this is the married class now. Abuja connection is different.
For the
Lagos
married
connection
kingdom,
is different.
when you go to a party, you see those crazy clothes they are wearing. They are from the married kingdom. They are not ordinary styles. All those styles don't have meaning that you cannot even process all those styles. Where did they get them from? Who designed it? Even the design of old, they will design clothes that will cover your neck everywhere, and you will still come out beautiful. But today, they will sew the clothes like people that they want to turn this art to their witchcraft.
They must own breast.
They want to fly. Yes, they put everything that will show that they are flying. You see it in the cloth that this one, at any moment they can fly physically and they don't care. No shame anymore. See all the dress they put outside in party. Both married women, both young girls. It's just too much. We can't have mercy on us. And that's why we should be praying, prayer without ceasing, because all these people that we are talking to every day, they are not ordinary people. We cannot be boasting. They're not fit. Now me and you now know how we take the people, they connect our prayer, we take the pray. You don't know them. And God will help us. I know say devil, they not sabi do repair and to destroy. Now they take my Mohbad, they not free me down, come alive again. When they don't destroy, you like you quench the fire, make a fire. They don't destroy the good thing when God creates. They have mercy on us.
Somebody in the chat says that Tonto has confessed. My sister, what confession did she do? Please, can you type it there? Can you tell us what she confessed to?
Where did she confess?
Because if the confession you're referring to is the one of her lifestyle, we are talking about the confession of Mohbad. That lifestyle testimony, it's easy for anybody to say that. Plus, a lot of people were already aware that she was into those things. So it's not something that,
before now. I said that a lifestyle before. It's not the news.
Yeah. The real confession are the atrocity. The lifestyle.
She has said the outwardness of the lifestyle. What about the inwardness? Who is there to come and say, yes, that she has really changed the inwardness of her lifestyle?
So must she confess in public? Can she make a confession publicly?
She committed the sin in public. She committed the sin in public.
Which of the sin?
When they went to go buy coffee, was it not in public? She had to confess in public.
Okay. Justice for Mohbad, guys. So we need to round up now. We see everybody. Any update, Sha? We must come out to go and let everybody know. Any other person before we round up? Fact, close down. Justice. Okay, well. Justice for Mohbad. We'll see you guys here back tomorrow. If nobody have any other thing to say. Okay. Thank you.
The time is far gone for you people in Europe.
Yeah. 2 a.m. now.